come on. Oh, I love you too. Huh? My eyes! Just licking my eyeballs. Guy right here. What are you doing, bro? Ah! Remember the nose go? Oh! Energy! I feel it! Ah! I wanna be you, bro. Thunder Fury! Bro, are we nuts right now, dude? He is him, bro. I don't like the sound of that, dude. Ah, what do you even mean? Why would you make this game? Run out, run out. Run those out. Go kill yourself. Go kill yourself. Let's go. DPS. Let's go! Woo! Let's go, baby! Oh, I almost body blocked long enough. I'm insane! Are you kidding me, bro? Mon-Sat! Ah! No! You gotta be kidding me, bro! How did I go to the wind side? I'm falling! Grab the roof! Grab the roof! No! I need a second. I need a second.
Get the grab behind us.
Dude, look at all those congrades, dude. All paladin range for the win, baby. Top of the morning to ya. Good morning, Foofy Monster. Casual John, Tacos hanging out. What up, Levi? God bless, man. It's been a week since kind of live streaming. Yo, you were on a mission trip. Where'd you go, homie? You know, I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna surprise some of you, and maybe some of y'all will be ashamed. I have never once been on a mission trip. I'm not proud of it. But I have literally never one time in my whole life been on a mission trip. I know, it's crazy. Bro, is that the newlywed man himself? What the heck, bro? Crossover with the 60 months with the Prime, dude. This man has saved money for 60 months in a row by making Jeff Bezos pay for the sub rather than himself. And he did so by clicking this link right here. And you can too. You connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch and sub the channel at no extra charge and watch. I've never watched an ad ever again. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. What a legend. Savage Lord, good to see you. Taka, good to see you, bro. I mean, that is true. What I do is daily mission. I do agree. But I would like to at least one time in my life. Go on like a typical mission trip. I would like that. And then, dude, we could take people from the community and vlog the whole experience. I think it'd be a vibe, dude. Come on now. Phoenix Jen, why are we emotional? Because in my menstrual cycle, I'm currently in the luteal phase. Is that not how this works? Oh wait, I don't get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Excuse me? Excuse me. Oh, check W. God, I'm gonna stop all in my head, dude. I'm gonna stop all in my head. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Oh, come on now. Levi, you were on the mission in South Dakota. Touch the people there with the love of Jesus. So cool, man. So stinking cool, bro. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Absolutely S tier, man. Let's go. Hey, bro. Hoagies that'll never be repeated. That was a one-time thing. I'm coming over right now to bonk you. Oh, Keg W. Friends, I will tell you, I have been, this is going to sound strange, but it's actually super helpful, okay? It's actually been super helpful. I've been married for over 11 years now, and I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't know about something I'm going to tell you guys right now. Some of you will know, the women will know. Actually, I feel like there's probably even some women who won't know, because even my wife is learning this for the first time too. But I didn't know, it's going to sound very, very odd, but it's helping my marriage a ton. Maybe it'll help you. Obviously, everyone knows, and if you don't, welcome to biology class. Women get menstrual cycles, right? And menstrual cycle, no, I'm not just talking about, you know, that 1 week. I will spare the word for some of you guys who are a little more, there's a word, grossed out by stuff. There's a word I'm thinking of. Someone let me know the word. The word that I'm thinking of. They're grossed out by stuff. They're, oh my goodness. Dude, I'm quick with the words normally too. Squeamish. Yes, that's a word. That's a word. That's a word. So not talking about that week, but throughout the whole month, women have a menstrual cycle, and there's 4 phases of it. I never knew this, and they affect the female body. Every part of it affects the female body totally differently. Changes their, you know, the way they feel, their hormones, their behavior. But then what's really cool is you can do certain things to help them depending on what phase they're in. So like right now I'm studying all of this and learning all of it and learning all the phases, like the follicular phase, luteal phase. And then you can actually look up what foods are good for them to eat during those phases. And you can actually help them feel better and more normalized by like eating certain foods, avoiding certain foods. And so I'm like studying and learning all this, bro. It's a whole world of information. And so, yo, men, if you can learn about all this stuff and learn where your wife is at all times and then help her with all that stuff, bro, it's been a game changer, dude. It has absolutely been a game changer. Like, it's wild. Yeah, it's yeah, Chandra's phase 1 chocolate, phase 2 chocolate. Oh, that's 10 out of 10. That is straight up 10 out of 10. But like, I'm not even trolling. And this, like, my wife is learning this about herself and women for the first time. Like, honestly, TikTok, bro. But it's actually real. Like, it's science. It's science. It's legit. Look it up. So if you're a married person, if you're a woman, learning about yourself would help you. And if you're a man and you're married to a woman, like you are, this has been life-changing information. Life-changing information. Because as a man, I'm gonna keep it real. As a man, I don't get a menstrual cycle, obviously. But as a man, like I only, you know what I mean? Like the only thing I can relate to is like having just a stable hormonal, like all the time. You know what I mean? Like men are just, we're just are always. We just exist. You know what I mean? Like my hormones aren't up and down all the time. And like my body is, it's, dude, it's like, it's just kind of there. You know what I mean? But for a woman, it's just completely different. And so I have no context to understand it, right? I don't relate to it, don't understand it. But throughout these cycles and these phases, like it's just, dude, it really takes the female like body for like a wild ride. It's crazy, dude. And so I'm like, what can I do to learn to help my wife understand my wife? And it's been really, really cool studying all of it. It's very complicated. I just, my heart goes out to the women. Like, y'all don't have to deal with enough crap. Like giving birth. I'm like, if women's, did I go to the wrong place? What am I? Dude, I went to the wrong place. But I won't talk about it too much because I'm sure some people like, dude, this is weird. I'm just saying, if you can learn, better understand your wife and serve her and her needs during these things, bro, it's been a game changer, bro. It's been a game changer. And like Phoenix, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what I meant. Phoenix, if you learn about yourself, I know, because I know Tony was telling me that like you guys looked into this a little bit when you were pregnant, but if you can just be on like an understanding of it just at all times, it'll be a game changer. It's been helping me and Amanda a lot. We understand each other more. She's feeling better. It's been cool. And it took me 11 years to even know that this stuff existed, bro. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. Macbeth, then you go another step further and you see that if certain blood type, certain foods are better or worse for you, bro. Teach me your ways, bro, because sheesh. I am a student. I am a student for real, dude. Why, Phoenix? Why are you so crank? Influence? I don't know. And so, bro, like I'm starting to like track all this stuff on my phone, and so like so that I can start to prepare where my wife's gonna be before she even gets there. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to master it, dude. I'm trying to become a master. But I am still yet a novice. I am still yet a novice. By the way, we got to thank Calexandra. 80 months. Yo, that's a long time. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but 80 is more than 3. And so, Calexandra, I appreciate you. God bless you. Calexandra is single-handedly the reason why, if we ever have drops on the channel, that I know that they're existing. Single-handedly. Absolutely. Bro, Pastor Math killed it, dude. 80 more than 3? Yo, crossover. You just got married. Learn the phases, bro. There's 4 of them. Look them up. Look them up, dude. For reals, especially the luteal. That one is, I think, the most complicated. Look it up, bro. If you can master it from the beginning, you already do. What a champion. What an absolute champion. This man's the head of the game, dude. Head of the game. Q-Q-Ka-Choo. Good to see you, friend. How you doing? Come on now. What's up, my brother? It's been a long time. Busy with work. Traveling around for work. It's been nuts. Going to Sacramento today from Texas. Bro, you're coming to the best coast, west coast. Come on, somebody. Bro, I'm here right now, dude. I'm here right now on the west coast. Bro, I hear Sacramento's beautiful. Would love to go there one day. Not currently on like a bucket list of mine or anything. But would love to go. Would love to go, bro. Love to go, man. Yo, is that Sofin? What's up, Sofin? Sofin, you also paid for a costume. Which one would you like, my friend? We have got the penguin. We've got the Bob Ross wig, the long 80s hair. We've got the Kratos costume. We've got the dwarf costume. Which one would you like? And there should be a list. There should be a list right next to when you guys first sign up. Yo, was that Cash for kills? Let's go! Yo, Cash, you're looking mighty fine today, brother. Hope you're feeling as good as you're looking. Come on, somebody. Let's go. Bring back the Bob Ross. Oh, no, Sofin wants the banana. The Sofin has spoken, and the banana suit is coming. Clemson lady, good to see you, bro. Crossover had to pull out of the stops first time I failed the marriage. Hey, bro, I'm just saying, dude. Hey, that's the best motivator. Failure and like, let's not do it again, bro. That's relatable. Relatable, bro. Facts. Peanut butter jelly time, bro. Peanut butter jelly, a little bit of banana is actually kind of S tier. Banana. Where we at? Yo, Ox, you get that out of here, bro. You just go ahead and get that out of here, bro. Guys, my dude. My dude. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you. They call me Bishop Banana, baby. Come on, somebody. Dude, my character is just like, he's under attack at this very moment in history, dude. Welcome, this is Bishop Banana at your service. Good to see you. Sofin, 30 minutes of the costume begins right now. Come on now. Wait. You want to double up? You want to double up the costume? Wait, there should be rules against this. There should be rules. I should set systems in place. We gotta talk about this real quick. Kissy! What's up, friend? SouZy, you freaking fracking fantastic human freaking fracking being. Hope today is off the chain. It is indeed. Kissy, how's work today? Hopefully doing well, friend. Come on now. Yeah, crossover for real, dude. You should tell this man to stream and give you at least 1% just for being the bloodline, dude. Come on now, bro. Yo, Cash, what time you streaming today, bro? Yo, if you guys like Call of Duty and you guys like S tier content, I got to meet Cash for Kills at Angry Irishman. Well, he goes by Crossover Gaming. He'll never be Crossover to me, bro. You're always Angry Irishman. It's just a fact. I got to meet him at Crossover Gaming's wedding, and the dude is crushing it in the Call of Duty scene. Okay, so if you like Call of Duty and you want to check out some awesome content, Cash for Kills is your guy, dude. He's your guy. Now, for me, I avidly avoid playing Call of Duty, but I do like to watch from time to time. Sub Lich, God bless you. Good to see you, man. Come on now. Yeah, bro. The bro can't go 0 for 2, dude. Don't go 0 for 2, bro. Bro, the partner application went out this week. Let's freaking go, dude. What's up, Erratic? Good to see you, man. How you doing, big guy? How's everything going? Welcome on the TikTokers, bro. Bro, your video, dude, about you playing piano while waiting for the PvP queue, dude, it was the chef's kiss, dude. It really was just the chef's kiss, bro. Hope you're doing well, big guy. And for some reason, my TikTok chat just doesn't want to pop up my normal chat again. Come on now. Whoa. Wow, what are we doing here? Chat, there will be no riot speak in the chat. We're here for the positive vibes, dude. Unless we're positive pray for what's going on. Bro, pal, get that. What are you saying, dude? Oh my goodness, y'all are crazy, man. Kissy, I'm feeling a whole lot of I need to rob a bank so I don't have to be here anymore. What do we, Kissy? We've talked about this. Come close, a little closer, okay? A little closer. Just win the lottery. I mean, we've talked about this at least 17.462 times, and I don't understand like what you're waiting for. Like, take control of your life, woman, and make it happen. What are we doing here? Okay? Wisdom from the banana. Okay? Wisdom from the banana. Come on now. Cash, yesterday's stream was wild. Twitch peaked at 270. TikTok peaked at 250. Bruh, here's the deal. I just need you to get on your knees right now, Cash for Kills, and praise the Lord that you're good at a mainstream game and not a game like World of Warcraft. All right? Just praise the Lord for it. Okay? You're absolutely cracked out of your mind, just at the right game, all right? You're cracked at the right game. See, I'm cracked at the wrong game. Guys, I'm only partially kidding. I love World of Warcraft, okay? But it definitely is not as popular as Call of Duty. Truth! Wait, you actually are completely correct. There is a typo in my title. Invincible, there we go. Cal, keep me accountable. My goodness gracious. What an absolute legend. Guys, I try to spell. I try. But then, from time to time, it just, from time to time, it just doesn't work out. Doesn't work out. All right, it's also time to get the attempts on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here will be our 45th attempt at getting Invincible, aka Invisible. That is the wild meme. Come on now. Let's go. So what's going on in the game right now? So Cash for Kills. What we're doing in the game right now, I will explain this to a Call of Duty player, okay? So in the game, what's happening right now is I am going into this corner, okay, with a shotgun, and I'm just going to sit here and wait because that's all I know how to do. That's right, dude. That's right, bro. Bro, I'm just Call of Duty camping around, dude. So what's actually happening, game, is Trent, the shots are fire, dude. Bro, I grew up a Halo player, okay? Ass Chief helmet, okay? So when I was growing up, Halo players and Call of Duty players, they weren't friends. And I've never grown up. I'm still that level of petty. They call me Pastor Petty, Bishop Banana. They do. So, Cash, so what we're doing right now, for anyone that's wondering, we are going back and doing really, really old raids. So these raids normally require anywhere between like 10 to 40 people in World of Warcraft. But the one I'm doing right now used to be a 25-person raid. But because it's so old and we're so much higher level now, we're so stronger, you can go in and just soul the whole thing. But off the final boss will drop this super rare mount called Invincible. This is one of the most highly sought after mounts in the entire game, but it has a 1% drop rate. I have killed this boss already 44 times. Some people kill it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times for it to drop. I've never had a drop. Obviously, I have some other rare mounts, but I do not have this one. And so we're going in right now, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get through the entire raid before we get to that final boss, and then we have a chance for it to drop. We do indeed. Come on now. Cash for kills, which one is your favorite Halo, bro? I actually, guys, if you guys didn't see on my Instagram, just this past weekend, I actually went to a buddy of mine who lives in the area. I went to his house. He had a Halo LAN party. Check it out. Check it out. 16-player Halo LAN party, dude. We played from 5 p.m. to like 1:30 in the morning. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cash kills. Reach was really fun, and Halo 5, dude. Tell me you're Gen Z without telling me you're Gen Z, bro. Halo 2 and Halo 3 are absolutely my favorite, dude. They are absolutely my favorite. But Halo 5 I enjoyed. Some people hate on Halo 5. I actually enjoyed Halo 5. I really, really did. That was the first like big new game to release in my streaming career. So when I first started streaming, Master Chief Collection was like the current Halo. That's the one that has like Halo 1 through Reach all in one disc. And I played that nonstop on stream. That's what I played literally every single day. Well, every single time I streamed, because I didn't stream every day back then. And then Halo 5 came out, I forget what year, and Horde pivoted to that. Eventually ended up going back to MCC because Halo 5 didn't really do good for the views on Twitch. People didn't like it as much as we had hoped. And but it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Phoenix, the hardest thing for me to understand is why people want to level up so fast to skip quests. All you get is new gear. Like, what else is added to the gaming experience other than raiding? So there is a ton, Phoenix, in World of Warcraft that you can do. And most of what you're talking about right now, Phoenix, I'm gonna teach you not just about WoW, but I'm gonna teach you about World of Warcraft players, okay? Most of the time, we are the problem. Okay? Most of the time, World of Warcraft players are actually the problem. Not all the time, okay? Not all the time, but a lot of the time. So in World of Warcraft, there is a player-produced problem. And yes, that all starts with the letter P. I like alliterations, okay? The player-produced problem is that people just like to get to max level as fast as possible. Now, not everyone, but a large percentage of World of Warcraft players just like to race through and get max level. The game does not have to be played that way. Absolutely does not have to be played that way. There's a whole beautiful world to explore. There are quests to enjoy. There is lore to experience if you feel like reading the quest text, which I don't. Most people do. I think Blizzard needs to do a better job of like doing some voice acting. Basically, the way they do questing today, they should have done from the very beginning. Yeah, Cash. So the reason everything is falling over is this raid is like almost 15 years old, and we've leveled up since then. So I am way stronger than everything in this raid. But if you do today's current raids at like current level, it takes like 25 people all working together, and it can still be really hard. So that is definitely a player produced problem, Phoenix. But besides doing dungeons and raids on World of Warcraft, there is so much to do. There is an astronomical amount of mounts and gear that you can farm by doing all kinds of things around the world. If you actually log into the game and hit Shift J, you'll actually see a tab called Suggested Content. And if you're ever bored and not knowing what to do, this literally tells you different things in the game that you can actually figure out and do. And I'm pretty sure you can do this at any level as well. It gives you all kinds of content in the game. There's pets to collect, mounts to collect, gear to collect, professions to do, like crafting type stuff. There's a ton of different crafting things in the game. If you hit the letter Y in your keyboard, which I know you're not on WoW right now because I know you're working, but you will see all of these achievements. And all of these achievements will all give you stuff to do. All of it. And there's few people in the world that have completed all of these achievements. So like, do a lot of people just rush to end game and do all that kind of stuff? And just like forget all the achievements and just do raids? Absolutely, that exists. But if you guys really look at the stats of like raiding in Mythic Plus, really that kind of makes up like only 10 to 20% of the player base. Most people are not doing raids in dungeons. Like most people are, did I not open the door? Most people are farming mounts, farming pets, leveling alts, doing professions. Like just statistically, if you look at Raider.io, it's a small percentage of people that are actually playing the game, like the end game content. You know what I mean? Oh, Shalaxin, if I could pay a one-time $50 to have an ICC skip every time I came in here, absolutely. Absolutely. Dova6, welcome to the stream, friend. I'm leveling for the first time in a while. I've always skipped leveling. I've been enjoying the story and lore. Wish I would have leveled up at least one tune. I feel like I enjoy and appreciate the game more as I'm getting to explore the world and whatnot. Now I'm reading the books and loving it. Oh, you're going hard in the paint then. You're reading the books and everything? That's no joke. That's hard in the paint. Now that I can respect. Sheesh. I have never once thought about reading a WoW book. But if you love it, keep enjoying it. Keep enjoying it. For real. Phoenix, see, when I'm in game, if everyone is max level, what sets people apart? So a few things. When you're in WoW, you can actually like right click on someone's name, their player nameplate. So when you click on a target, Phoenix, they'll pop up on what's called your target frame, depending on where you put that on your screen, because you can move it anywhere you want. But mine is over here. And when you right click on them, I can't do it to myself, but if this was actually another person besides me, you could right click and you could hit what's called inspect. Inspect will bring up this window and you can see all of their gear. You can see all of their talents. And this gear is what sets people apart from each other. And the higher their item level, the harder level content for the most part that they're doing, because there's certain levels of gear that only drop from the hardest stuff in the game, so that there is like a separation that people who cannot do a certain level of content just can't get that gear. So it's very much like a skill-based earning system. Oh, which I'm for, right? I'm totally for. Some people don't like that. I'm totally for it, right? You got to earn things in life. We don't live in a participation award actual world. So I'm totally cool with that. I like how they've made it not so extreme, but personally, I'm in the opinion the best players in the game should have better gear because they're doing the hardest level content for sure. I love it. Hoagies, heard you talk about percentage of players that are raiders. I'm curious how much higher that is in Classic. I don't have an answer for Classic. I would assume a lot more people raid in Classic than raid in retail. Reason being is Classic offers a much more chill, laid back experience. And back in the day, that really was playing. You know what I mean? Like today, there's a ton of stuff to do in the game. But back then, I mean, you really like, you raided. You know what I mean? Like, there was no mount, like, there wasn't really mount farming because you're too low level to farm old raids. There wasn't really, well, there was no transmog. There was no pets back then. You could do professions, but they were such a grind that, like, and so was leveling alts, that not many people really did it. So, like, really, like, raiding was the thing. You know, there was no Mythic Plus. So, like, you did heroic dungeons up to a certain point, but then you were done. You know what I mean? You were done, and then you just raid logged at that point. Cash, boss is probably in like 5 minutes. I gotta get through the entire raid first, and then you'll see the final boss, Arthas himself. Come on now. What up, Goo and Max? Welcome, my TikTok friends. Hopefully y'all doing well. Let me take a stab at trying to get my TikTok chat to fix itself. I don't know why it does this to me. I really don't. Yo, some homies on TikTok. Somebody say hello for me real quick. I want to see if maybe this will work. I'm hope because my TikTok chat, it's popping up in my studio, but it's not popping up in my combined chat. Drives me nuts, dude. Nuts. For real, bro. I don't want to miss out on the TikTokers. Man, Jerry, it's still not working. I see you typing on TikTok. Dude, why is that just not popping up on my combined chat? There's literally not a single reason I can think of as why it's not popping up. Yeah, dude. Cash, I can't miss out on the TikTokers, bro. And if I don't read their comment in 0.27 seconds, dude, they're out ski, bro. Maybe a refresh on it. I'm not feeling very hopeful about that. But I guess we'll see, dude. I guess maybe we'll see. We'll see. Yo, Nick A, how you doing, friend? God bless you, homie. Phoenix, I love how chill Classic is. I'm just here for the questing all day. For me in Classic, I love the raids. They're such a vibe. Like, they're just chill and relaxing. I'm freaking pumped for Classic Plus, for real. Like, absolutely for real. And if you guys didn't hear, they're thinking about adding a class in Classic Plus that has never existed in WoW before. Which is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Yeah, Phoenix. Well, it's not out yet, and it's not even officially announced that it's even gonna exist. But like, it is. It is. It isn't official, but it is at the same time. And so it's going to be the old version of the game, but with new content. And we're going to play it in a way the game has never been played before. And it's going to be insane. I cannot wait. Are we getting a bug right now? Are we getting a bug, Blizzard? Oh, but Phoenix, soon. Soon you will be a full World of Warcraft addict. And I'm here for it. Phoenix, for a while, I was like, what the freak is Mythic Plus? Yo, Mythic Plus is such a vibe. Such a vibe. I love it. I was doing some Mythics over the weekend. On my my Disc Priest. Guys, I'm low-key addicted to the Disc Priest. Low-key. Disc Priests are freaking sweet, dude. I have like actually been like looking up guides and stuff. I'm like, dude, I actually want to play Disc Priest. Like, they're sick, dude. They are so good. Archon, I wish Blizz would do something about the Lanathos stop on the Shadowmoor quest line. I don't even know what you just said to me. It's such a progression roadblock. When you can one-shot a boss, you're supposed to engage with mechanics. Shadowmoor is that like legendary weapon, right? Yo, Mumford, bro. First of all, welcome on YouTube, bro. You cleared a 21 Dark Flame Clef last night? Bro, did you shower after? Because that is sweaty, bro. That is giga sweaty, dude. My goodness. What up, John? Good to see you on TikTok. I don't know why that chat's not popping up my mouth this stream, but one of these days, one of these days, this is gonna work for me. Dude, it used to work fine every single day, and then like 2 weeks ago, it just started not working. And I don't know why, bro. Maybe this will work. I don't actually know. We're gonna try something, dude. Does that work? I want to type on TikTok, see if that pops up. Nope. Did not work, confirmed. F's in chat, dude. F's in chat, bro. It was a legendary 200 actual play class. Okay, yeah, so I remember it. That was in was that in ICC? Yeah, was that in Wrath of the Lich King, or was that in? Yeah, it was, right? If I remember. I think so. Yeah, I think it was. I never got it though. Oh, it was ICC. Cool, dude. Dude, legendaries are so epic, man. I am personally more of a fan of legendaries that have to be earned slowly over time than a random drop like they do in retail today. I'm more of a fan of that. Like, I liked the ones that came from the raid. You had to farm the resource over and over and over and over and over and over again. I used to really like that. But it was harder for a lot of people to get it, but I'm also kind of okay with that. Like, I miss it, man. I also, this is unpopular opinion, I also kind of miss attunements. I miss attunements to raids. For real. Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you gonna play Miss Pandaria? I'm gonna play a little bit for sure. My paladin's almost 85. Geedon, no shot. Geedon on YouTube just said, I have been farming Ashes of Alar for 13 years now, every week. I pray your RNG is as good as mine. Took me 7 years. Took me 7 years. But not every single week. Not every single week. But I love Ashes of Alar. It's probably my favorite mount in the game. Yeah, catch for kills, dude. So that mount I just showed you right there is another one of the super rare mounts. This one I actually have, though. Just like we're farming right now. It took me 7 years, dude. But again, I didn't do it every week, so I think I had like maybe almost 200 attempts. But you can only do it once a week per character. Saram, what's up, baby? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. By the way, happy late Father's Day to you, bro. Happy late Father's Day, bro. Yeah, pal. It's a pretty unpopular opinion. I miss him, dude. I do. Yo, we got Verge. Welcome. Verge, I hope you know that you're loved and valued. God bless you. Thanks for popping in the stream. My name is Pastor SouZy. And in this channel, we're on a mission to bring an end to toxicity and loneliness in the gaming community. If you're like me and so many other World of Warcraft players who are just tired of the toxicity and drama of the internet, tired of playing an MMORPG, surrounded by millions of players, but still not having any friends to play with, hey, we want to give you a place to belong. I believe life and gaming are better together. We've got multiple raid teams ranging from Roman to Mythic. We've got community events, transmog competitions, Mythic Plus nights, and honestly, just a place to belong, man. Have some friends, positive environment. And so if you're interested, click that Discord link right there. For those that are watching on TikTok hearing this, click right up top left here on my camera, click on my profile picture, and you will see one link in my bio page That one link has everything you need. Live streams, YouTube channel. By the way, new video coming out today talking about how Blizzard is banning the top 10 out of the 15 most popular add-ons of all time and what that means for the game. And Discord link, all of it's right in that link. Get yourself plugged in. We'd love to have you. Come on now. All right, friends. We're finally going to the final boss. So, Cash, if you've been waiting for this moment, give me another 2 minutes, bro. We'll be there. We'll be there, bro. Come on, come on. Mumford, you got Ashes of Alar from the Time Walking Office raid quest 2 years ago? Bro, that's how I got Mimron's head, dude. That's when I got Mimron's head. Influence, right now, people are speculating that that is going to happen midnight when the new expansion drops. When the new expansion drops at midnight. That's what people are speculating. And Ian Hazakosis, the head game developer, basically said it. Yo, by the way, Namas Thomas, welcome, my friend. Appreciate that follow on TikTok. You are a beautiful human being. Let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah, bro. Enjoy your add-ons until midnight. Because then they're going to be coming to a close, bro. Guys, attempt number 45 begins right now. We're going to get through just some of this RP. And then we're diving on in, baby. Come on. Wait, Cal, did you read that WoW will be down all day tomorrow? Hold the phone. Oh, yeah. It's going to be down until 6 p.m. Yeah. I saw that already. So, guys, my stream tomorrow is going to be, schedule is going to be different. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. And so I was planning on going live my normal time in the morning, but WoW will be down. And I have a lot of things I need to do before I go on vacation next week. By the way, type !point vacation in the chat. And I'm going to do them in the morning while WoW is down. And then I will come back to stream when WoW is back up. Tomorrow is the 1-button rotation release and the lore walking, where you'll actually get to play as this guy right here. You will get to play through and live through the eyes and the storyline of the Lich King himself before he became Lich King. So he plays Arthas. That's going to be really, really, really cool. Yeah, WoW's down till 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, unless it comes up early, but I wouldn't expect it till 6. For real. For real. Oh, Amarasu. Yeah, are you going to come play Mob? I know you have the Alliance Shaman. Come on, you know you want to play with us. Come on now. Influence is moving towards launching like a full-blown Unity Classic. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be the experience of a lifetime. Come on now. Yo, Christopher, get that dark energy out of here. I will get this mount. It's right here, baby. I need it. No, come on now, user. No, I'm getting that mount. I need you to name it and claim it. Speak that life. This is the mount right here. This is the attempt. I believe it. Allie, good afternoon, friend. How you doing, homie? God bless you. It's 9:13 for me, but it's already stinking afternoon for you. Wild. Amarasu, depends if Baldur's Gate 3 takes all my time. Well, here's the deal. You have until July 21st to beat Baldur's Gate 3. Sir wait, we having a SouZy birthday song during group? Well, I was gonna DM you today, but yeah, we won't be there tomorrow. Feels bad, dude. I'm taking my wife out to dinner, bruh. Going into the city, taking my wife out for dinner, taking her a little, to a little park, all the birthday things. Come on now. Let's go. Cal, I know. 2 weeks after I debunked the prosperity gospel too. Oh yeah. Favorite, where am I going on vacation? Let me tell you, bro. I live in Oregon. I don't ever need to leave ever again, dude. I drive a couple hours, bro, and we're there, dude. And we are there. Come on, somebody. Oh yeah, baby. Vacation in my own backyard. You love to see it. Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, after much awaited farming, the time has come to walk towards this Arthas Mount with confidence, knowing my internet is currently buffering the YouTube video, and I'm not really sure why. But friends, as we approach Arches the Lich King, guys, we're having technical difficulties. My music keeps buffering. Somebody stall for me. We're gonna refresh the page. Let's do a do-over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the 45th time. And my music buffers. But we will approach Arthas, knowing today... Today is the day that we will receive this mount invincible. In 3, in 2, in 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Invincible! Nothing, bro! What are we talking about?
Emotional, damn it!
Dude, I'm telling you, 45 times, bro! You know what, we just gotta calm down, bro. I'm just a grown man dressed as a banana suit, getting mad about pixels that don't exist, dude. But chat, you know what? When we're ticked off, you know what we do? We GG, we go again. We GG and go. I'm logging out, dude. And I'm taking this stupid banana suit off, bro. I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off, bro. Get me out of here. Next character. What happened to my mouse? What happened to my mouse? What's wrong with my mouse? My mouse won't move, dude. Guys, my mouse is broken. My mouse is currently not working. Okay, we fixed it. Unplug, replug. Unplug, replug. All right, banana suit comes off, and then Ox also redeemed 30 minutes. What costume would you like, brother? And then Levi redeemed hydrate. And you know what? I need some water, bro. Looney, at least we didn't panic. Everything's under control. You guys are making way too big a deal of this thing, all right? I need some of you guys to just calm down. Everything is okay. It's going to be all right. Just relax. You know what I mean? Just relax. Relax. I don't know why my music is buffering, but it's all good. Yeah, which one you want, Ox? What costume, bro? I am at your service. Let me know. No, Gideon, I don't have a Nixie, man. I wish I did. I wish I did. Not. I do not. Yo, average planeswalker, you've been farming this mount since the release of Wrath. Now that I respect. Do you know how many attempts you have? Because that's pretty hardcore. All right, 45 attempts on the board. Attempt number 46 begins right now. So although you can only farm this mount once a week, you can do it once a week per character. So I have, I think, 10, 11 characters. I forget. I have everything max except a warlock and a hunter. So whatever that is. How many classes are there? 13? Think there's 13 classes? I think. I'm not even sure. Come on now. Did you add the counts from last week? I feel like you were at 40 plus last week too, and didn't add the counter. We only got a few in last week. Let me check the update. I may be a few off. I may be able to check it. Yo, Sniznoric, welcome. Sniz, you're an absolute, literal, living legend. God bless you. Appreciate you. My name is Pastor SouZy, and I mean it. Hope you know that you're loved and valued. It is an honor to have you pop into the scrummage. We're doing some good old Invincible runs right now. But more importantly, if you're like me and just so many other people, just tired of the toxicity and drama in World of Warcraft, tired of just playing a huge game but with no one to play with, we'd love to give you a place to belong. I mean it. Come get connected. Come be a part. Discord link in the chat right there. But also, if you or anyone listening are in the Columbus, Indiana area, you'll see that graphic in the bottom left side of my screen. We are doing a IRL community meetup. There's a pool table. It's a private venue just for us. Pool table, ping pong, indoor pickleball, place for bonfire, old school arcade games, TVs, couches, place to hang out. It is going to be absolutely a blast. My wife and I will be flying in. Tons of the community is going to be there. And August 15th to the 16th, type Extra Point meetup in the chat for all the deets. It's going to be sick. I think this is probably our best venue we've had so far. This is going to be legit. Legit. Allie, I think you should fly across the pond. Come be a part. I'm just saying. So I'm looking at my rarity tracker. No, dude, we're right on the money. We are right on the money. I was like, maybe we fell behind, but no, we're good, dude. We're good. Wait, Dash, don't wait. There's a basketball hoop there? Bro, I didn't even know this. I didn't even know. I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. And I can't get over the venue, man. The venue is so stinking good. So good. Christopher, you only have 3 max. Demon Hunter, Mage, and Druid. Let's go. I actually, Mage is my newest max level tune. I still need Warlock and Hunter. Warlock I'm leveling. Warlock I'm enjoying, man. Warlock's actually been fun. Hunter, I'm gonna give a chance one day. I'm gonna give Hunter a chance one day. For real. Hoagies, if you need to practice some b-ball before the meeting, let me know. Bro, I am a b-ball Plebosaurus Rex, dude. Plebosaurus Rex, dude. And that's the truth, man. I will lose to many of you in basketball. But I'm just saying. Some of y'all, you're gonna catch me on that ping pong table, though. I'm not saying I'll be the best. I'm just saying I'm not too shabby. Some of you may beat me. I'll give you a run for your money, though. Hey, now. We have a good time, dude. They call me Pastor Ping Pong. No, nobody calls me that. Nobody calls me. Oh, guys, that meetup's gonna be a blast, man. And I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but I'm trying to get AJ Valdez there. I'm trying to get AJ Valdez there. We'll have to wait and see, but it's gonna be litty, man. It's gonna be litty. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Dash, it's gonna be so cool that you're gonna be there, man. I love that. Are you doing 10 attempts today? I'm attempting until for another, what is that, 2.5 hours? 3.5 hours? Math? 2.5. However many I can get in 2.5 hours. Crossover. I will come just to show everybody a Hobbit play basketball, bro. They would do. You should come, bro. You and the wife, you should come, bro. I know you're not exactly like close in Indiana, but dude, you got family there. Make a little double trip out of it. I think it'd be sick, dude. And bro, then you come and show everybody up in pickleball. That would be nuts, dude. For real, man. And then maybe, just maybe, dude, we would finally convince you to play WoW. You know, could be a long shot, but we could try it. Try it. Christopher, Mage is my PvP go-to. Demon Hunter is my DPS. And DPS Raider and Druid is everything but tank. I'm scared still. Honestly, if you are gonna learn how to tank though, Guardian Druid is the best one to start with. It's got the simplest tank, at least in my opinion, in the game. It's a great place to start. It's a really good place to start. I really like Guardian Druid. Druid as a whole is just such a versatile class. I love it. I really love Guardian. I love Balanced Druid. I've been looking into Resto a little bit. I've never done it, but I've been looking into it. Seems a little fun. And I've always, every now and then I'll watch this guy on Twitch. He's a Resto Druid, super high level. What's his name, dude? Cracked out of his mind. Wears glasses. Dude, what's his name? Some of y'all know him. Yeah, J.B. That dude's cracked, bro. He makes playing Resto Druid seem fun. By the way, Sniz, God bless you. Good to see you. By the way, chat, how's everyone's weekend, homies? Hopefully it was S tier, man. Yesterday was a deep clean and do the lawn and trim it up. Spent most of our day just deep cleaning the house yesterday. Every now and then, just gotta do a good old clean, man. And the one thing I had to do yesterday that I had been putting off was we had one of our couches in the garage in North Carolina for the whole year. And so yesterday I did a whole deep clean, like carpet clean every inch of that thing. It was due. It was due. But now it's in the house again. Hey, a couch where it belongs. Let's go, dude. Sir M, how many ads do we need to watch to get AJ to the meetup? Oh, it'd be a whole lot of ads, dude. To get ads to pay for that thing, dude. I'll put it to you this way, man. I only make like $70 a month on ads. I mean, I'll take it, bro. I'll take the $70, don't get me wrong. But, and that's a whole month. So to pay for AJ to come to the Indiana meetup off just ads, that's a lot of ads, dude. That's a lot of ads, man. That's I don't even know the math on that, dude. That's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ads. For sure, bro. Oh, man. Mumford, you PR'd on bench over the weekend. Got up to 145 up twice. Was happy with that. I only weigh 155, so close to my body weight. Dude, that honestly is a huge, like, testament of strength. When you can bench press or really do any compound lift of your whole body weight, it's a sign it's a decent strength, man. For real, bro. Like, that's a great goal to have. Really, really good one. Yo, by the way, TV antenna, I got you with the hydrate. I see you, my friend. Let's go. S tier. By the way, that fantastic follow coming in. Christopher on TikTok, you're a legend. God bless you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, Zoth on TikTok. God bless you, homie. How's everything going, friend? We are farming Invincible, and today may be the day. Today may be the day. Crossover, I would get some more realistic dreams in your life, to be honest. I hate all the letdown coming for you. I know, bro. I know, dude. A man just wants my homie to play some WoW, dude. And I'm slowly getting everyone to know. I got influenced to play WoW. Now his wife plays WoW. My wife's now playing WoW. And my wife is like really enjoying it. Amanda is really enjoying WoW. And she's just enjoying leveling right now. She's leveling up a Shadow Priest. She's also leveling up a Evoker. That's her favorite so far. A Drakthir Evoker is so far her favorite. And she's got a Mage. And she's leveling them all up. And it's just a whole different world for me. The amount of people that recently have been describing to me that WoW is a cozy game is definitely new world for me. Yo, what's up, Frosty? Good to see you, man. How you doing, big guy? Yeah, because I've gotten a lot of people from my church to start playing WoW recently, and a lot of them are saying the same thing. They're like, wow is such a cozy game. What did you just say to me? But I guess, like, yeah, if you're just chilling and leveling and just like doing professions and like, it kind of is just a chill, cozy game. And I never thought about WoW from that, but I'm like, you know what, dude? That is so true. It is so true. And like even Classic, so much of Classic is also just like even rating. It's like a chill, cozy experience. Frosty, I do agree. Once you start getting into raids and Mythic Plus, then WoW no longer feels cozy. Yeah, then it starts getting stressful. For sure, man. Yeah, Macbeth, dude, if I want to get AJ to the Indiana meetup, dude, I gotta start running some ads like at least every 8 minutes on stream, dude. At least every 8 minutes, dude. Guys, I saw a streamer recently. It was rough. They ran 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes on stream. 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes by choice. Oh wait, I didn't think. By choice.
I'm proud of my king.
I was like, bro. And dude, thousands and thousands of people were watching.
Secure the deck and
So the amount of money that you make from that is absurd. You guys don't know that huge streamers, they'll make like $45,000 a month on ads. I mean, just ridiculous amount of money. But to force your audience to watch 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes? That's wild. Wild. That's what Flats does that too. The only time I could see that even being 1% understandable would be if, because of the fame of your stream, you started some sort of like really cool organization where now you had like employees and staff and you were doing something really cool in the gaming space and your audience understood the ads pay their salaries and help them feed their family, then maybe you start getting into like, okay, I can understand that, because they literally make like $45,000 a month on ads, not including subs and stuff. So then I would be like, all right, well, I can kinda, sorta, maybe get behind this. But for most people, yeah, it just forces them to subscribe, because otherwise that's an unviewable experience. Crazy. Taco, 3 minutes every half hour would be my limit. I don't care how awesome someone is. More than that, and I'm out. Yeah, even every 30 minutes. That's just a lot, dude. I mean, it's still nowhere near like commercial TV, right? On TV, but it's every 30 minutes is a lot, dude. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Chillax, and I've only ever seen that many ads on channel during drop campaigns. Yeah. Just ads are a rough experience on Twitch these days, guys. They really are. Yeah, McBeck, it's kind of like sub or get out. That's how a lot of people probably feel. But that's tough, man. It's tough because, like, at the end of the day, streaming is a business, right? But like, at what point are you just like losing out on, you know, quote unquote customers by running ads that often? Like, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot of ads, man. But they would probably say to you, I can guarantee these people would say to you, I would rather make more money and impact less people than impact more people but make less money. I would be the exact opposite of that, because I don't do that. I mean, obviously streaming, it is my business, but I don't do it for a business. I do it for ministry, which is why there's so many like money-making schemes that you don't see me do, because I'm in it for bringing more people, even if it makes me less money. But for them, it's just a business. That's not inherently wrong, right? Why does anyone start a business? Most people start a business because it makes them money. Most people would not do that same business if it didn't make them much money. So it's not inherently wrong, but you're gonna turn off a lot of viewers that way, dude. For sure. But they would say to you, hey man, it works. As awful as you might think that is, there's clearly still thousands and thousands of people that stick around for it. Crazy. Zotha, we haven't really done so yet, but I'd be open to that, man. Really cool moment, guys, happened over the weekend. If you guys don't know Touchpad Warrior, he's a World of Warcraft streamer. He was in our Discord hanging out in a voice channel the other day. Thanks to Kissy. Hilarious. Kissy hangs out in his channel.
Thanks.
And apparently Kissy wants to marry his dad as a joke. And so now Touchpad Warrior calls Kissy stepmom. And stepmom told Touchpad he should raid one of our community members, Bleed. And then he came and hung out in Discord. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so crazy? That is insane, bro. Nasty No Scope, good to see you, bro. Bro, 83-month resub, dude. This man is different. This man is different. Dude, oh, you're gonna be Warlord Haruko on two. Bro, is that rank 14 in Classic? Dude, that's rank 14, isn't it? Dude, that is actually crazy, bro. That is nuts. Yeah, literally, a lot of people do that, man. A lot of people do that. If you're forced to watch 3 minutes of pre-roll ads before you can even watch a stream, yeah, most people are just out, dude. Most people are just out. That's why I'm really trying to stay in that habit of once an hour running the ad. Like I've got the ad break coming up here in 25 minutes, and I'm really trying to stay on top of that, because if I can take that manual ad break once an hour, then for the next hour after I play the ad, no one will see an ad when they're first joining the channel, because that's the biggest turnoff. Like, right, I'm not just a Twitch streamer, I'm also a Twitch viewer. I watch a lot of Twitch. I love Twitch. And if I don't already follow you, I've never been in your stream before, what does that mean? That means I don't know you. Let's just talk about this honestly. It also means I don't really care, right? I have no reason to be intrigued by your content yet if I've never watched you, unless your title is something super enticing, like, bro, I gotta watch this, right? But if I'm just like browsing WoW content and I don't already know you, I'm not gonna watch 3 minutes of ads before I ever even get to watch your stream. I will just leave and go watch someone else. 99% of the time, unless your title is so enticing that I'm like, bro, I have to watch this, then I will just leave and go watch someone else. So being able to prevent that, in my opinion, massive. Just massive. And then that ad break once an hour, it also prevents people from getting those random ads in the middle of nowhere. Like, you've probably experienced it. Put a 5 in chat if you've ever just been watching Twitch and just like in the middle of nowhere an ad just pops up. Like imagine me, I'm farming Invincible and I go to loot it and I'm like, in 3, 2, 1, and then a random ad pops up and you're like, are you freaking kidding me, bro? When that happens, it's not normally the streamer like playing an ad, it's just Twitch just randomly just smacking you with an ad. And you think I'm exaggerating? Sometimes it's 10 ads in a row. It'll literally say ad 1 out of 10. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And so by playing an ad break manually once an hour, you get rid of all that. It drastically changes the viewer experience. Absolutely. Dova6, thinking about moving to Illidan. What are your thoughts on the server? I know servers across realm now. What's the vibe, I guess? I loved Illidan. The only thing I'll say about Illidan is that sometimes, not even all the time, but sometimes on launch week of a new expansion, you might get a little bit of the queue time. They're not even super duper long, but you can hit it because it is a, it's a full server. But I love Illidan. Lots of people, and it's really cool sometimes when you just like walk by a liquid player. Like, I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool. So I love Illidan. Our community is on Illidan, but remember, you don't have to be in the same server in order to be in our guild. So if you're like, dude, the sound of ever waiting in a queue is just the worst thing ever, you don't have to do it. Just be on another server and you can still join our guild or our community and play with us. Absolutely. Wait. Oh, guys, I actually managed to do the TikTok AFK timer before it kicked me out. For real, dude. For real. Let's go. Oh, Taco happens all the time when you're playing Race Roll first. That makes sense, dude. That actually makes sense, bro. And imagine like they're at 1% and the boss is about to unalive and then you get hit with an ad. Now, I do agree to Natural. Turbo fixes all this. And I do have Turbo. I'll be honest, I can't watch Twitch without Turbo, dude. I have just reached the point as a Twitch viewer, I can't watch Twitch without Turbo. I can't. It's an unviewable experience. Unviewable experience. To be honest, I actually was unaware until about like a year-ish ago. I was unaware how bad the ads were because I hadn't seen an ad in like 7 years. And I was unaware of what the experience was like of people who tried to watch my stream without turbo or without subbing. And I only got to experience that because I think my Amazon Fire Stick broke or something, and so I had to buy a new one. And you know, I plug it in, and then I download Twitch, and I go to watch, but I forgot I wasn't logged in. And so I was sitting down to watch Twitch for like 20 minutes, and in that 20 minutes, guys, the ad experience was atrocious. And I was like, oh my goodness, is this what people are experiencing when they watch my stream? This is unbearable. I wouldn't watch this. This is awful. And that's when I was like, yo, I need to get serious about doing an ad break once an hour, because this is unbearable. I wouldn't watch this. This is terrible. And it's not a me thing. It's a platform thing. It is a Twitch problem. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Arco and I've been looking at a new streaming platform called Moonbeam lately. They do 0 ads. Everything is based on their equivalent of bits. If they were still actively streaming, I'd probably be melt streaming over there. Yeah, it's just hard to break into the live streaming space today, man, because Twitch just absolutely has the monopoly. Now, please hear me. If platforms don't play their cards right, like Twitch could unalive. Like, some people are like, oh, Twitch has the monopoly, they'll never go away. Dude, do you remember MySpace? MySpace is gone, bro. MySpace had the monopoly. It's gone, bro. I mean, it still exists, but nobody uses it. Let's talk about Snapchat. Snapchat was king. It still exists, but like, not many people use it. Like, platforms, if they don't play their cards right, absolutely do go away. And so I think Twitch over the past year and a half has been getting a lot better in a lot of other areas, but they have not gotten better in the area of ads. And if they do not get better in the area of ads, I still think that they're in danger of going out of business, bro, because it's an unbearable experience. Yeah, Amarasu, absolutely. You switch to turbo. I have too many people I want to sub to, and this is cheaper. Absolutely. You can't sub to like 10 people. You know what I mean? Like that's wild. Streamers do get supported when you watch with turbo. Now, obviously, they're not getting supported as much as if you sub to their channel, but they still do get supported. And it's a little bit more than if they were to just watch your ads, but it's obviously way less than if they sub directly to you, of course. But yeah, I get it, man. I also follow a ton of people, and I'm like, dude, I can't sub to 10, 15, 20 streamers, dude. So, you pick your favorite ones, right? Pick 2 or 3, right? And then you throw the Twitch Prime on the last one. And then you turbo it up. Absolutely. Oh, Taco, yeah, running a streaming platform it's a $1 billion project. It's a $1 billion project. Now, Cal, I've heard about Rumble. I've never once been on Rumble before. Do you enjoy Rumble? I've never used it. Never used it before. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll throw that on the multi-stream. See what happens. The natural, it's kind of ironic too when you have turbo and the streamer stops the content from the ad break and I'm staring at an empty chair for 3 minutes. Well, I agree. I totally agree. And all the subs, right? So like the subs, what you don't, at least in my opinion, what you don't want to do is a ad break feel like a punishment for the subs. I'll be honest, that irks me when I see streamers take an ad break, and like, subs should be rewarded for paying and should not be punished because of an ad break. So like for me, I play those really funny clips during my ad break. So the ad break, in one sense, feels like a reward. They're like, dude, this is, depending on what's going on stream, right? Sometimes the ad break's better than what we were just doing, right? Depending, right? And I love it. Like, but yeah, a lot of streamers, they will just do an ad break and then get up out of their chair and like go to the bathroom. And now the subs just stare at nothing. And it's like, dude, this is basically just as bad as them watching the ad. You know what I mean? But ads are worse because they're annoying. And 99% of the time, completely irrelevant to you. War of the Tom Crap, this is the one. Papa, this is the one. I believe it. I believe it. Zotha, if you're looking for our Discord, I see you asking on TikTok. Click right up here. You'll see my profile picture. Click on that. It'll bring you to my page. There's one link in my profile. Click on that. It'll give you everything for me. YouTube video, Purple Platform stream, Discord. If you want to check out XP Church for Gamers, everything is right there. And the Unity Gaming Discord you're looking for is right there as well. Let's go. Let's go. Friends, the time has come. The time has indeed come. Ladies and gentlemen, the 46th attempt on Lich King is right now. I will move my short little gnome legs toward the Lich King. We will gaze upon his face with sheer excitement, knowing today is the day that my music will finally stop buffering. No, I lied, it's still buffering. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great joy that I will loot this mount, Invincible, in 3, 2, 1. I don't know how many more times I can take this chat. I don't know how many more times my body can handle this disappointment. I don't know how many more times I can handle this disappointment. 46 attempts on the board. 46 attempts on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Dova 6, I am actually indeed a pastor, my friend. My wife and I are lead pastors of an online church for gamers called XP Church. It is a full-blown church online for gamers. We have church every Saturday. We have a Discord where people can come and get prayer, ask questions, grow in their faith, know more of who Jesus is. If you want to check out our website, link is in the chat right there. We do a lot of what we do. Basically, our whole church is just on Discord and stream. We do small groups where people can learn about the Bible. Every Tuesday night, I'm in a group where we study the Bible, pray together, and then we play World of Warcraft. We have Dungeons and Dragons groups, Marvel Rivals groups, tons of other games. And if you guys are at all interested in learning about faith, getting involved in our community, again, all those links are right there, and we'd love to have you. I mean it. Not everyone that watches my personal stream believes in God, but I love using my platform as a way to let people know. For those who are, I call them spiritually curious or spiritually open, right? Some people are like, hey, SouZy, I love the wild content. I don't want to hear about God. Hey, I respect your decision. But for those that are like, I'm open. I don't really know what I believe about God yet, but I'm open to learning more. Some people come in the stream and they're already curious. They're like, man, I've been, you know, every now and then I lay in bed at night and I'm like, yo, is eternity real? Or just maybe a thought about God's crossing my mind. I'm like, hey man, we want to serve you. We want to help you come experience the love of Jesus. What about God's plan for your life? And we just want to use this as a way to just reach people, man. I really believe, I really believe if churches are going to really reach people in 2025, we need to find other ways to go to where people are rather than simply only hosting events in our church, sitting around and hoping people are just going to show up to them. That can somewhat be effective, but in 2025, less and less people want to go to church or want anything to do with the church. And so finding ways to go out into the community and reach people, serve people, add real tangible value to their life. That's what Jesus did, man. Like, Jesus didn't just preach sermons. He fed hungry people. Like, these people are hungry, so he fed them. These people were thirsty, so we gave them something to drink. Like, he found real ways to serve people. And that right there is the reason I started streaming on Twitch. How, as a Christian, can I serve the gaming community? And instead of just like sitting in my church, just like twiddling my thumbs, hopefully people will come around. Not that every church is twiddling their thumbs. There are some churches doing some really great things. But for a lot of churches, their strategy is like, we just have church on Sunday and hopefully people just randomly wake up one day and go, hey, I'm going to show up today. That does happen, absolutely, but very rarely. In today's world, it is very rare that people just decide, you know what, today I'm gonna start going to church. Very rare. But if we absolutely, for the Tomcraft, if we get outside of the four walls and be like, hey man, how can we be involved in our community? So for us as an online community, like, churches are normally a local church in like a town. What town are we in? We're in the town of the gaming community, like, and we're gonna go into the gaming community and serve as many people as we can, man. Absolutely, Dova. I agree. We should go out there and spread the gospel. That's what Jesus and the apostles did. Yep, well, dude, that's what Jesus did, right? Jesus was up in heaven, on his throne, and he left where he was to come to where the people are, so he could reach them. He came down to earth and reached people where they were. I believe that's what Jesus is calling us to do, man. I believe that is exactly what he's calling us to do. Absolutely. Wait, is my title on TikTok misspelled as well? Oh, well, I did just copy and paste it from Twitch. So that actually might make sense. And I don't think I can edit it while I'm live. Oh, you know what's crazy? By the way, Phoebe, welcome, my friend. Phoebe, hope you know you love the valley. God bless you. Welcome to my TikTok. Guys, I got a notification this morning. Hold on. I got a notification this morning, okay? I am so curious, okay? I am so curious. TikTok, and what I'm about to tell you is it's real. I'm not trolling you. I promise you I'm not about to lie to you, okay? TikTok gave me a notification this morning when I was about to go live. They have now added a live stream like a beep filter that when you say words that they don't want said on their platform, it'll beep you in real time. And I'm like, first of all, I mean, AI is getting pretty good, but in real time, I'm skeptical, right? And I'm like, first of all, I don't know if this is going to work. Second of all, what words do you not want said on your platform? And I'm like, are you really going to be able to catch this in real time? I'm like, I kind of want to test it. Like, cause I have my doubts, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't know if I believe it's real, dude. Do you guys put a 5 in chat if you think it'll work accurately? Put a no in chat if you're like, there's no shot. There's no shot that works. I'm in the no territory. You know, like a real-time beeper? I don't think so, dude. I mean, I'm open to being wrong, but I'm pretty skeptical, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think we tested. What the? Did that just work, bro? Did that actually just work, bro? I'm blown away, dude. There's no shot? Oh, I love it, dude. All right. I'll be honest. I obviously just pressed the button, but I'm not lying to you. TikTok actually just said this. I'm not even trolling. They said it was a real thing. I obviously just played a joke on you, but the TikTok thing is real. I'm being unalive serious. I'm being unalive serious, dude. I'm being unalive serious. Like, and I got the notification today, and apparently it's out now. But it can't actually fully be tested on my stream because I don't actually swear. But I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll play a YouTube video or something and just test it. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm unalive booty serious. Unalive booty serious, dude. Oh, Keg W, man. Keg W, dude. Yeah, no, Arcon, I couldn't keep the straight face, man. I couldn't do it. I did press the button, but it was it's real, and I'm so curious on if it is legit or not. We'll see. Bro, Zephos! My man is on vacay right now, bro. Bro, what are you up to today, bro? Dude, your Halo LAN party was absolutely Giga S tier, dude. Absolutely Giga S tier. Oh, Arcone, yeah, TikTok, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. TikTok is like probably one of the most annoying platforms, dude. I'm gonna keep it real. Not because of, like, the people and the viewers, but just the actual platform where I have to say things like unalive. Even though it's kind of funny a little bit, but there's so much about TikTok that is just obnoxious, dude. Oh, it really is, man. It really, really is. World of Warcraft. Anyone else? One hero galley away from AOTC. Come on now. Yeah, I got AOTC maybe like a month ago or something. Probably the latest AOTC I've ever gotten. But it was fun, man. But I will be honest, I'm ready for a new tier. I'm not even sick and tired of the dungeons yet, surprisingly. But the raid, I just think the raid I was never. I think it didn't really grab me. You know what I mean? It didn't really grab me. And so I'm ready for. You know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for another Vault of the Incarnates, dude. That raid really captured me, dude. Yeah, that raid really grabbed me, dude. And Razageth, I think till this day is still probably one of my favorite fights of all time. I really love that Razageth fight. I didn't do it on Mythic, and I heard the Mythic one was like really annoying. Not just hard, but like annoying. But I really loved it. Really, really loved it, bro. That was absolutely a blast. Guys, I know in chat, what's your favorite World of Warcraft raid boss, single boss of all time? Taco, this has really highlighted player skill difference, at least in Mythic. Very easy to see who's struggling mechanic. That's pretty, I like that a lot, actually. I like it a lot. Dashbarrow, you guys are legends, man. Yeah, I think it was just crit happens. Just they were just rocking and rolling at the time that has worked for me, bro. And I was like, let me just go in, dude. Let me just go in, bro. Primal, what's the favorite boss, dude? Let me know. Let me know, dude. I really liked Razageth, man. And Vaulting Incarnates was the first time I ever mythic raided, and the first time I ever raid led and got AOTC as raid lead. Because I had AOTC before that, but I really like raid leading, man. One of these days, I would like to get back into raid leading. It's like one of these days. I don't have any current plans to do that, but it's one of my favorite things in World of Warcraft, man. But it's a serious time commitment. It's a time commitment, raid leading. And I can't do it right now. But it is my number one favorite thing in World of Warcraft. is shot calling and raiding. It's my favorite thing in the entire game, bro. For real. What I might do one day is this is going to sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. If I ever get back into raid leading, it will actually probably be a late tier, semi-casual, but high skill mythic raid team. Here's what I mean by that. It would be the kind of raid team where it would be mythic level. We would go for cutting edge, but we wouldn't even start raiding until halfway through the season. Hear me out. Hear me out. This would be for some high skill level players, but with busier schedules, who want to be able to get cutting edge, but to do it on a more casual approach. And here's what I mean by that, okay? Halfway through the season, those who have been doing Mythic Plus, they've already got a ton of gear. They've got a ton of gear because they've been doing Mythic Plus, getting their Mythic Vaults. So they're geared, super geared before we even start. Also, if you guys don't know, I think like a month after the season starts, I forget exactly when, but at a certain point in the season, then every week, people start giving you a buff. Blizzard gives you a buff inside the raid, and every week you become stronger. Like you get a buff every single week in the raid. So halfway through the season, the raid is significantly easier than it was at the beginning because you have so many buffs. You also have a ton of gear, and the bosses have been nerfed a few times. So what I'm talking about is getting a cutting edge that by the time you get it, it's a very different cutting edge than those who got it in the first 2 months. It's a very different version of cutting edge. But personally, I'm okay with that because
for the sub.
I just can't put in the time commitment to get the early cutting edge. I just don't have the time commitment. So we wouldn't even step into mythic raiding until we were like super high level gear, had a crazy buff, and the boss had been nerfed 7 times. Then we would step in a raid, and we would probably fly through the first few bosses, and then we would prog on the final ones. That is probably, if I get back into mythic raiding, and especially raid leading, one day, I have no plans to do this yet, that's probably what I would do. And I would probably do it like 2 nights a week. 2 nights a week. For real. For real, for real. Yo, Puma! Welcome back to the Penguin Palace! Puma, you're a legend. I appreciate you. Puma, how you been? I feel like it's been a while, but God bless. Hopefully your summer's going well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Arcone, a little similar to the Echo buff of Final Fantasy. Coach, how you doing, brother? Was good gaming and hanging out Discord Saturday night with you and Caitlin. Y'all are legends. Let's go. Taco, there's no real difference between the World 400th and last week's CE other than date on your achievement. Yeah, because of everything I just mentioned. The buffs, the nerfs, and all the gear. So if you're looking for like the highest level of challenge, you wouldn't find that in what I'm talking about. But if you're just like, hey, dude, like I'm an adult with a busy schedule and I can't allocate the amount of time I'd like to, but I'm cracked at the game, then hey, if this is the best I can get, I'll take what I get. Would I love to be a Hall of Fame Mythic Raider? Absolutely. But I don't have the time, and nor do I want to even do that. So, but I really want cutting edge one day. Really, really want cutting edge one day. So maybe one day I would do that. But for now, I've just been really enjoying bouncing around between our raid teams and visiting and saying hello and hanging out. But I miss shot calling, and I miss mythic raiding. Mythic raiding is such a vibe. Absolutely. Yeah. Taco Hall of Fame, which you guys don't know, that's top 100 guilds to defeat a raid. Oh yeah, they're playing 6 nights a week, dude. 6 nights a week. And they're just, it's the commitment, man. It's a commitment. Yeah, what you'll find in Mythic raiding is that the people who are ahead of other people, it's not even always just a skill thing. Sometimes it is. Sometimes they beat you because they're better, right? But a lot of times it's just the time commitment. It's how many nights a week is your guild rating versus ours? How many hours is your guild rating versus ours? And for those Hall of Fame, yeah, they're doing 6 nights a week, sometimes 3 to 4 hours a night. You can have another guild of the exact same skill level, but you put them 2 nights a week at 3 hours a night, they're going to be, you know, 2.5 months behind, if not more, you know? Just, you can't keep up with the time commitment. It's hardcore, dude. Taco, Yuki was in a guild that was raiding 6 to 7 nights a week until it finally blew up. Well, that's just a recipe for burnout, right? That's a recipe for burnout, dude. Unless you're getting paid or really going, I mean, that's just too much, dude. That's just too much. It's just too much, for real. Use off. Just quit all other responsibilities and tell Amanda she's on her own for a month and grind it out. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. See how that goes. Now, obviously, because I'm a content creator, I could somewhat do a level of that where I, for example, you know, was like, hey, at the beginning of every tier, I'm going to absolutely grind my face off for the first 3 weeks to a month. I could do that, but my community can't do that. So then I would just have to find a random guild to play in. And I just don't even really want to do that, you know? I mean, would that be beneficial for my career? Probably. Who's this Pastor Hall of Fame Raider, dude? What the heck, bro? But but the thing is, it's like, if you want to really be in that, you can't just be committed to that guild for like that, for the raid race. You know what I mean? You gotta be a part the whole time, and I'm just not willing to do that. Not willing to abandon my own community and basically only exclusively play with other people just so I can be like a higher level raider. Now, I'm talking like Hall of Fame, right? I could, yeah, I mean, yeah, I still don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If I ever Mythic graded again, it would probably be what I'm describing to you. Super late tier, wouldn't even step into the Mythic grade until the season was halfway over, kind of thing. Use thought, the kind of people you'd attract by being a Hall of Fame raider wouldn't necessarily be the kind of people you'd want in the community way. That can sometimes be true. It's not always true, but what I will say is that 90% of people in World of Warcraft don't even raid at all. They don't even raid at all. And so if we're really trying to reach the masses, then for me to play the game in a 0.1% level, basically only because that's what it takes to play at that level, what that means is, like, if I was actually a Hall of Fame raider, 0.1% title holder at Mythic Plus, there's only like a few people in our entire community who can play at that level and have the time commitment to be able to do it. So then as a community leader, I'm not playing with anyone and everyone, encouraging people, impacting people. I'm just playing with the same 3 people over and over and over and over and over again. And that's just not really what I'm looking to do. Like Saturday night, I was on my priest. There was a member of the community in the, you know, in the dungeon finder that I saw them queuing up for like a 3 whatever dungeon. I was like, bro, I'm free right now. Let me hop in and help them, man. And we just did a 3. I didn't even need a 3. But I was like, I just want to help out someone in the community. But if I was a Hall of Fame or a 0.1% raider, like I physically wouldn't have the time to do that. It would just be like, hey man, like if someone asked me, hey, you want to do a key? I can't, I'm doing a 17 right now. I'm just not really interested in doing that. I'm not interested. I wanna be with the community, interact with the community, spend time with the community, and yeah, I want to reach the masses, man. For real. Primal, I told myself if I ever got back into Mythic rating grind, I'm leading it. I want to be the reason I don't make it if I don't make it next time. Hey, bro. It's a massive commitment, though. It is a massive commitment. Yeah, collective. Ain't nobody looking for extra draws. I feel that, dude. I feel that, bro. Yeah, it's no joke, dude. I feel that, bro. It really isn't. I commit. Coach, I wouldn't want you to only be able to play with me. That'd be selfish. Okay, bro. Okay. Coach, that's good, dude. Coach, bro, I want to do PvP, man, but I gotta line up our schedules, dude. Gotta line up our schedules. Yeah, Primal, that's my thing too, bro. I'm like, I need one cutting edge under my belt. I need it. Like I need one cutting edge under my belt in my life. Crazy. Yo, the Foxy Gamer, how you doing, friend? Oh, you feel this is the one. You got Invincible on Christmas Day 3 years ago. Oh, that's a freaking great Christmas present. My goodness gracious. That is a beautiful Christmas present. For real. For real, for real. Arcone, are you backtracking through the entire Frostwing every time? You know there's a shortcut? You're lying to me. Is there really a shortcut in this raid that I'm not aware of? Coach, I'll be at a Fortnite event this Saturday night. Dang. Sag, bro. So sad, man. So sad. Wait, is there really a teleporter? Sheesh. I did not know that. I gotta do that. Taco, does it matter too much how your... Okay, let me read this statement. Let me read this statement. Does it matter too much how you your CE? Yes. It really does. Brother, I don't know what you just said to me. I don't know what. I'm gonna need you to read that back. I'm gonna need you to read that back one time, brother. My brain's going fast with my fingers, bro. I relate to that with my mouth, dude. Sometimes my brain moves faster than my mouth, and I just say things, and then I hear them, and I'm like, that made negative sense. That actually made negative sense. Yo, user, greetings from Massachusetts. Bro, I grew up right outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Born and raised, baby. And my wife was born in Massachusetts, too. But just on the west side. I don't meet people from Massachusetts very often. Much love. You don't have to dox yourself, but are you on the east side or the west side? For real. Past influence streamer brain is a thing, dude. It is a thing. Taco, like, do you need to prog all the bosses, or would you just be cool joining a team for the re-clear? I wouldn't want to join for a re-clear. I wanna be a part of earning it. And if I join for a re-clear, are you partially earning it because, like, did you survive? Did you do mechanics well? Yes, but nah, I wanna. The first one I ever get, I want to have, like, I want to earn it. I want to earn it with a team of people who also want to earn it. Then after I do it one time, then I would probably cool just doing what you're saying. Just do a re-clear if there's like a cool mount or whatever. But I don't want my first ever cutting edge to basically be having gotten carried. I don't want that. I want to earn it. Absolutely earn it. For reals. Sophie, I got you with the hydrate, friend. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wait. I did not. Did I update my counter? I think that's accurate, actually. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're actually good. The time has come. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. We approach with confidence, knowing, after 46 hard-earned attempts, that today is the day that we will receive Invincible. Arthas, his whole body is giving. I'm about to drop this mount vibes. And ladies and gentlemen, we will loot this boss in 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! Bro, I'm telling you, it will never drop! Bro, I don't know who at Blizzard I gotta pay to increase my Blizzard. If you're watching, I'll give you my money. Like I'll give it to you. Like I'll pay twice the sub month for the next year. I want the mount, bro. I want it. Only thing we can do is log out, try again. That's all we can do. All we can do is log out, try again. Like that's just the only option. My goodness gracious. Yo, Baked Churros, God bless, friend. How you doing? Hello, Pastor. May the light protect you this day. I appreciate you. Hopefully you had a great weekend, and hopefully your Monday is starting off marvelous, my friend. Come on now. What is the song you're playing when Walk Up the Arthas? It is called The Dark Knight. Epic dramatic music on YouTube. It is indeed. It is indeed. Come on now. Whoa, Nasty No Scope. What costume do you want, bro? You got the penguin suit, banana suit, long 80s hair, Bob Ross, new dwarf outfit. Kratos, God of War costume. Which one are you vibing with, dude? Yeah, Baked Churros, absolutely we have a guild to join. So we have a guild called the Unity Gaming that is on a mission to bring an end to toxicity and loneliness in the gaming community. Although I am a pastor and a Christian, we have people from all walks of life, all faith backgrounds in our community, and we have got space for plenty more. Baked Churros, you're watching on YouTube. If you click in the description of my YouTube video, you will see the Unity Gaming Discord. I want to encourage you to get in there. If you're also interested in learning about faith and you want to join the church that I lead called XP Church for Gamers, you're more than welcome to check that out too. But if you're asking about the WoW side, join the Unity Gaming Discord. And then if you're online right now, we could literally get you an invite right now. Easy. Easy. We could totally do that. Absolutely. Arcone, that's something WoW should borrow from Final Fantasy XIV, mount RNG protection. I wouldn't say for the mounts. I would like them to do it for gear in current content. But personally, I like the really, really low drop rate of WoW and how you have to farm it over and over and over and over again. Because it's not a skill-based thing, right? Like I'm just going in there brainlessly clicking buttons and everything out of lives. But for gear in a current raid, it does feel crappy to do a raid 37 times and your best of slot weapon just will not drop for you. Or it dropped, but then, you know, it had to go to the other guy or whatever. In Final Fantasy XIV, they have this really cool system, guys, where, and correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't played it in a long time, but basically when you unalive the boss that drops the weapon you're looking for, it drops a token that everybody gets. I think everybody gets it. I think. I'm not sure. But there is a token that drops. And then you collect a certain amount of those tokens by unaliving that boss every week. And then there is a vendor in the game that, for example, let's say you want to get your best of slot weapon, but it just will not drop, right? It just refuses to drop. But then you go to this vendor, and that vendor sells everything that that boss drops, but for these tokens. And so basically, that weapon, you can either get that weapon by the weapon dropping, or you can get that weapon by unaliving the boss you know, 8 weeks in a row. And every time you unalive it, he drops a token. And then that vendor sells that weapon for 8 tokens. And so it's basically bad luck protection. So no matter what, if you unalive this boss enough times, you will get the weapon you need, no matter what. That I found to be pretty enjoyable. Because you still have to defeat the boss, and you still have to defeat it a certain number of times. But sometimes you just get really unlucky. And like it just won't drop for you. And this prevents that from happening, which I like. That I thought was pretty cool. So when I did Savage rating in that game, which is like, so it's basically Mythic rating, but in Final Fantasy, I loved that system. I thought that system was... My first question was, why doesn't WoW do this? Why doesn't WoW do this? But if they did that, it would probably take away from the weekly vault.
You have found your way here.
And so I don't know if it really directly translates with WoW. So I don't think it's just that simple to put in the game. Because of that. Taco, for reference, the Mythic mounts have a 100% drop rate when they are current, but drop to 1 to 2% when it's not current. Yeah, I love that. Honestly, I think they should leave that exactly the way that it is. Coach, I figured out something new about PvP. Probably not new, but I just noticed it. Bro, share with the class, bro. Share with the class, my guy. What did you discover, bro? Casual in some sense, like Xur from Destiny 2. Well, somewhat. Xur from Destiny, it's a random RNG on what's in the store. Like, you can't plan for it. It's just whatever Xur happens to be offering that Friday or that weekend, then you can buy. But this one, like, it becomes a part of your gearing strategy, which I like. I think Beck WoW kind of has a system like that. It just doesn't start till 3 months after the season starts. Yeah, I think they could get away with it starting sooner, though. Because that far into the season, a lot of people are done raiding. So then finally you can get a piece of gear when you don't really care anymore. You know what I mean? Just my 2 cents. Yeah, I think it's too late. But at Final Fantasy, I really liked it, bro. I liked it a lot. Yo, do I see an AJ Valdez lurking? As AJ is a machine. He is absolutely a machine. And guys, AJ made our newest thumbnail. Newest video comes out in an hour and a half today. Yo, he's a machine, bro. He's a machine. If you guys are wondering more about the add-ons being banned, I have a new video coming out today at noon, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. And we're talking about how out of the top 15 most downloaded add-ons ever, 10 of those 15 are getting banned from the game. Share my thoughts and what this means for the World of Warcraft community. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're coming for you, dude. They're coming for you. They don't mess around. Midnight is going to be wild, bro. I'm so freaking pumped to be a WoW player right now, dude. I think the game is headed in such a good direction. Oh, bro. It gets me so pumped. The game is just heading in, at least in my opinion, it's just heading in such a good direction, dude. Player housing is going to be insane. Simplifying the game. I'm almost positive the game is coming to console. Oh, it's going to be nuts. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, what do I loot? This guy? Is this the boss guy? Nope. Oh yeah, it's in the chest. Honestly, I never loot this. I think my inventory is actually already full. Yep, it's already full. I'm gonna actually start this RP and then I'm gonna sell some. Oh, Dova 6, I agree. I actually am in favor of a combat add-on list game. I am actually in favor of that. I am very pumped for the new change they're making. I think it's going to be so good for the game. Sell all this junk. I should actually do this on every tune at this exact moment. I really got to get in this habit. And I think we're good. And dude, I still got some time to spare. I still actually have time to spare, dude. Crazy. Get wrecked, bro. Bum, bum, bum. Yo, Geedon, I'm just following for the first day today. Are you really a pastor? I am actually indeed, my friend. My wife and I actually lead a church, an online church for gamers called XP Church. And it's the privilege of a lifetime. It's the world's first church for gamers. We started it back in 2016, and literally almost anything that you would find in a local church experience, we've done our best to offer an online experience. We have times of prayer, Bible study, small groups, we call them XP groups, gamers getting together to level up in their faith. We have a weekly church experience on Saturdays at both 1:30 and 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where we do music worship, giveaways, and we use video game analogies to help people understand the truth of the Bible. And if you are at all curious about faith, if you're looking to learn about God's great love for you, if that's something that you're interested in exploring, we would love to be a blessing for you. How can you join? What a great question. I'd love to tell you. So if you click on the link in my description on YouTube, because you're watching on YouTube, you'll see everything about XP Church for Gamers. You will see our website, our XP Church Discord, like all of it is in my description of YouTube. And if you'd love to get plugged in, we would love to have you. So Geedon, if you don't mind me asking, are you part of a local church in your area as well? We'd love to have you come check it out, man. Yes, and all of our past sermons are on YouTube. All of our podcasts called the Level Up Podcast. Weekly content devoted to helping gamers level up in their life, faith, and leadership. And I really hope it's a blessing to you. I mean that. Yo, and look at I can just spam in the links in the chat. Let's get it. Oh my goodness gracious. Ike in August can't come soon enough. It's gonna be S tier. Come on now. Guys, if I could stream almost every moment of my day, I would. I love streaming. Mumford Jam, what do you do to farm gold in retail WoW? I have a pretty unique strategy. So what I do is I actually go downstairs and I grab my wallet and I slowly but strategically pull out my debit card, and then I actually throw it at my monitor, and then somehow a WoW token just appears in my backpack, and then all of a sudden I have money. I have gold. It's crazy, dude. And I heard a rumor years ago that it would work, and I didn't really know if I believed it, and then I tried it. I just been doing it ever since, dude. This is the best WoW farming strategy ever. Yeah, Ike, that's a clip. Thanks for the idea. And then I had to come up with a quick hook and just throw it in there. Throw it in there. As soon as I read your comment, I was like, hook, go. Hit button for the clip. Kind of roll out of that. Y'all are beautiful. I appreciate you. Come on now. Hey, Macbeth. Whoa, why are you revealing my top secret strategies, dude?
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just...
Why are you revealing my top secret strategies, bro? Wait, Kata has a WoW token? No shot. Oh, bro. Oh, GG's, dude. Oh, it's over, dude. Bro, I'm already hooked, dude. I'm already hooked, bro. My goodness. Come on now. Big Churros, you should do a community gathering in WoW, like a little Bible study in the WoW world. So, every Tuesday night, well, let me backtrack. So, our church does something, Big Churros, XP Church does something called XP groups. And so, XP groups are twofold. It's a group of 10 to 12 people that get together about once a week. And what they do is they gather around two things. They gather around a shared interest. So in our community, most of the time that shared interest is a video game. So for example, we have a Marvel Rivals group, a Dungeons and Dragons group, many other things. But we also have a World of Warcraft group. And they will get together, and most of the time for the first hour, hour and a half, depending, every group is a little bit different. They will get together, they'll pray, they'll encourage one another, they'll talk about what's going on in their life, they'll study the Bible. It's really a community group of learning to, like, gaining XP to level up in your faith. And so every Tuesday night, I am in a WoW group that Sarem, if you're still here in the chat, he leads it. And we study the Bible, we pray for one another, we talk what's going on in our lives, encourage one another. And then after that, we play World of Warcraft. We level up alts, we do dungeons, ton of fun. But we actually get together in the game and we sit in a circle. I can't wait for player housing. We sit in a circle somewhere in the world that is relevant. So what our leader does is he finds a place in the game that somehow feels like the environment of the passage of the Bible we're going to be reading that night. So for example, one night we were doing Psalm 23, where it says, Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie beside, my goodness. How did I forget? Dude, I know this verse by heart, dude. He makes me lie down in green pastures. What's the verse about the water, bro? I'm like horrible. What the heck? How am I forgetting this? No, not KJV, NIV. Guys, I forget the Bible all of a sudden. Here we go. He makes me lay down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. So one of the he made us go to where was it? Oh man. It's the Alliance starting zone, Elwyn Forest. So we went to Elwyn Forest. Where is it? Right here. By this lake, by the water. No, it was over here actually, this little island. And we sat in a circle on this Discord video, and we prayed, studied the Bible, encouraged one another, and then after about an hour, we broke into groups and leveled alts. So much fun, so much fun. It was a blast. Yeah, so I do that every Tuesday night. So good. Yes, so it is the Faith Forward is Razaroth, but our group is full. Yeah, we try to keep the groups around 12-ish people because we try to keep them small and intimate. When a group gets too big, people are less likely to really share because there's just so many people. Like our goal with these groups is really for them to become like intimate, close-knit community where like small talk is not happening. Like real deep life conversation where people are opening up about their struggles, if they're comfortable, of course, where like there's just this real life conversation happening. And so for a lot of people, if there's like 37 people in there, first of all, there's not enough time for everyone to talk, right? Like there's not even enough time for you to really contribute to the conversation or give a life update. It's just, otherwise you're in there for 4 hours, right? But then also just the intimidation factor of like, hey, there's just so many people here, too many people to really get to know, like on a deep level. And then if I don't know you on a deep level, I'm probably not going to share with you the deep stuff of my life because I just don't really know you all that well. And so we intentionally keep them small so that all those things can happen. And we love it. So that's one thing I would love to see us grow in our church is having more XP group leaders so they can facilitate more of those experiences. Because oftentimes we have like a waiting list. We have people who want to join a group, but a lot of the groups are full. And we have no shortage of people who want to be in a group, but we do have a shortage of people who that want to lead a group. And so that's one of the things we're trying to work on right now. It's like, how can we get more and more people inspired, encouraged? They're like, your life has purpose, man. And I know that it can be intimidating sometimes to lead in any way, shape, or form, but you don't have to be perfect. None of us are perfect. God is the only one who's perfect. And he uses imperfect people to make a really big difference in the world. And so that's one of the things we're working on. It's like, man, if we could double the amount of people in XP groups if we could get more and more groups going. And so one of these days we'll see. Yeah, last week, yeah, Beck's in that group. Last week we were in Chat Wrath. Yeah, I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. How long does a WoW token usually last for you? Beginning of the season, they go by pretty quick. Beginning of the season, I'm probably buying like 2, maybe 3 in the first month. Because, you know, all the enchants and, you know, you're buying lots of consumables and flasks and food and stuff. But then later in the season, probably don't even buy 1 a month. Yeah. Maybe 1 a month. Somewhere around there. But yeah, it just depends on the time of season. Why did the Paladin tithe his WoW token? Because they heard he could redeem more than just the game time. Oh, Keg W. Keg W. Big Beck, last week filled my soul for like 2 days. I was so fulfilled. Bro, I'm telling you, I walk away from those conversations, dude, feeling so blessed, dude. And I love that, dude. Like, we had a plan for the group. Talk about that one passage. And then it just went, like, and everyone was just talking and sharing. And then we just, like, normally we end up doing the, like, the spiritual portion for, like, about an hour. Dude, we just kept on going, bro. I was so hyped when we left that group, dude. I felt so encouraged. Like, sometimes I walk into that group and if my energy and my encouragement just is like a cup, and I walk in, sometimes I feel like empty. But when I leave that group, dude, I just feel like my cup is full, bro. I just feel like my cup is it's just been filled up. And I mean, I love it, dude. Taco, I'm Mythic rating 6 hours a week right now. On top of that, Mythic Plus, and I think I spend like 30k gold a week roughly. Yeah, dude. Do you WoW token, Taco, or do you farm? It's tough to farm when you're already putting that much game time in, you know what I mean? It's tough, dude. For real. Hey, Geedon, and then remember, you don't have to transfer servers to be in our guild. The way WoW works these days is you can actually be in our guild even if you're not in our server. So unless you want to transfer, then go for it, but you don't have to. Let me just open my door real quick. It's getting so hot in here. Oh, and you know what? I'm actually also going to stand up. I've been sitting too long. Well, I'm on now. Get that chair out of here. What the heck? What happened here? Where are these spiders? I need you to spawn, dude. All right, I have to remember this time to use the shortcut thing. I got to do it. By the way, no scope. I didn't see your answer, but did you redeem a costume? Speaking of redeem, Asmo just redeemed the good old, what'd you call it? Treadmill. You got it, bro. Let me just get through these spiders. Then I'm actually gonna go grab. I gotta leave my shoes in this room for the treadmill, bro. I gotta do it. And absolutely do it, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Is the door open yet? No, door is indeed still closed. All right, here's the deal. When that door opens, I'm going to auto walk towards it, go get my shoes downstairs, and bring them up and try to make it back up before I hit the edge of the wall and almost unintentionally walk off the map. All right. All right. Here's the deal. I'm going to go get my shoes, and I'm going to auto walk towards that spot. You know what? For the extra challenge, I'm even going to do it in cat form and move faster. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, go. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh, bro, with time to spare. With time to spare, dude. This is easy, bro. Dude, give me a real challenge. What are we talking about here? Guys, I'm gonna need to increase that challenge next time. That was too easy, bro. Too easy. Let's get this treadmill out, shall we? All right, Asma has redeemed. 30 minutes. On the treadmill. Let's go, bro. Make it a little faster. Legends, dude. Fine, stock it up here, bro. Let's go. Taco, I just don't have the time to farm and taking 2 hours a week to run a raid. Oh, absolutely, bro. You can technically play WoW and never pay for it again, but it is it's a time commitment. All right, I'm gonna remember there's a portal here, but where is the portal? Someone said to the right. Oh my goodness, there it is, dude. What the heck? What the heck? Dude, this has been here the whole time? Oh, that's why people keep bringing that up. Okay. I'm realizing now that my title may be in poor taste for the certain timing of what's going on in the world. I did not put 2 and 2 together. I was like, yo, people keep bringing up these riots, dude. I'm like, now I get it. I was like, bro, why do people keep bringing up? I get it. That's on me. That's on me, chat. Gonzo, God bless you. Good to have you. That's on me. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, I'll take the L for that one. Yeah, I'll take the L for that one, dude. So my title said Invincible or Riot, which is totally like a gamer thing to say, but because there's lots of riots going on in the US right now, not probably the greatest time for it. There we go. No, Gonzo, you're good. You're good. And it was just like, I was like, dude, like I've had like 5 people bring it up today. And I was like, but now I get it. Now I get it. But for real though, hearts going out to all the people that are in these areas where stuff's going on, man. Crazy. Let's go. Johnny, you want to give Tiv? How can I do that? You got me, brother. I don't know what a Tiv is. But Johnny, welcome. God bless you, bro. You're a legend. And Gonzo, how's your day going, friend? Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Johnny, you want to give to the church? Bro, that's an honor, man. I believe I have a command for that. Yeah, if you want to give to the church, you can do that link right there. Remember, giving to my stream and giving to the church are separate. And so if you're looking to give to the church, make sure you click on that link. It's not a sub to my channel. You're not donating to my channel. It's all going to the church. And because you're giving directly to the church, for anyone that does live in the US, you will, because it's a nonprofit organization, you will actually get a tax write-off when giving to the church. Well, let me be very clear. You do not get a tax write-off when you donate to my stream. Only to the church. Some of y'all like, bro, I'm with the tier 3 sub to SouZy. Does not work that way. I'm trying to stay out of jail, all right? I'm not trying to do prison ministry from the inside, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to do it. Come on now. Not from the inside, dude. Get those boundaries clear, man. Oh, y'all think I'm joking. Has anyone done that? Yeah. Oh, over the years, people have done it for sure. I've had people email me asking for tax, like they call them contribution statements. So when you give to like a charity or a church or any nonprofit, normally at the very beginning of the year for tax time, that organization will send you like a tax report of like, hey, you donated this much, you can write this off. So every year our church does that. But I've had people email me and be like, hey bro, I was sub to you all year, where's my tax write-off? Like, yeah, that's not how this works, bro. That's not how this works, bro. I hate to disappoint you. That's not how this works. Yeah, I appreciate the support for sure, but that's not how this works. Yeah, whoops. Come on now. So I try to make that very, very clear. Very, very clear. Big Beck, I gotta figure that tax write-off stuff, because tithing to XP is the only time I've ever tithed, and it feels good, bro. Tell you, man, we appreciate it a lot, dude. And I tell you, bro, I have never one time in my life seen God not provide and do supernatural things when we trust him with our finances. Like, just seen it time and time again, man. When we step out of faithfulness and trust God to be generous and obey what his word says about giving, bro, it's a game changer, man. Game changer for real, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come, and this is definitely the one where we will receive Invincible. The Lich King has been defeated for the 46th time. 47, I think. But regardless, today's the day when we will receive Invincible. In 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! Bro, I'm telling you, Invincible. Ah!
Emotional, damn it.
Bro, it doesn't want to drop, dude. I'm telling you, it doesn't want to drop, but we don't. I'm close. In the face of adversity, we push through and we go GG again. We go GG again. What was that blue item? Not invincible. Maybe a pet or something I've already gotten 74 times. Yeah, T just got to summon a wicked soul. I already have 3 of them. Get me out of this game, dude. Get me out of this game, dude. My goodness gracious, bruh. My goodness gracious. Let's go. Yo, Brave Jules. A tax write-off would have to be more than $300 for 501c3 anyways, wouldn't it? Not to my current knowledge. No. Yeah, not to my current knowledge. Yeah, we work with a tax accountant and a lawyer to do all that stuff. I've never heard that. Yeah. Well, I don't handle any of that because I'm not a pro. But we have pros that do it. I've never heard that before. No? Could be. I've never heard that. Pastor CT the legend. How are you, big guy? Bro, you know what? I feel convicted. I'm not fishing in RuneScape right now. Ah, man, I'm not fishing in RuneScape. Dang, bro. Our pastor said this yesterday. If I can't manage 90% of my resources, I definitely can't manage 100. Oh. God can do so much more with 90 than we can do with 100. That's the way that I like to put it. And like, tell you, man, when you, and for me, I don't want to get too into the deep topic, but I am a believer of New Testament generosity rather than Old Testament hardline 10% tithing. But no matter what that percentage or number that you're doing, bro, God he honors the generosity, bro. He honors the generosity. And I'll tell you, man, one of the best things my wife and I have ever done in our lives is trust God with our finances. In every situation. Good call on the timer. I mean the counter. Good call. I'll tell you, bro, even in moments where it felt like it didn't make any sense, but for us to continue to show generosity, even in difficult financial moments, God has just supernaturally provided, bro. And it's the one area of the Bible where God says, test me. Like, put me to the test. Be generous and practice generosity and see if I won't provide for you. He literally says, test me and he will make a way. And I'll tell you, bro, I've just seen him supernaturally provide way too many times. He always comes through. He never fails. He always makes a way. And I will say this, man, from a supernatural spiritual perspective, I've heard a lot of people say, hey, I can't practice generosity towards others or my local church because I don't have enough money. But here's what I believe with all my heart. It's not that you can't practice generosity because you don't have any money. It's that you don't have any money because you don't practice generosity. I believe there is a supernatural financial blessing that unlocks when we practice generosity in our lives. Now, hear me. I'm not talking about prosperity gospel. If I give God X money, he gives me 50 times back. I'm just saying that God blesses generosity. Like, if I am not honoring God with my finances, why would I expect him to bless me in my finances? Like, but when I practice generosity in a way that honors God, and I'm not giving to get, I'm giving just to glorify and honor God, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, man, he just begins to make a way that you never thought would possible, bro. I've just seen it too many times. He has unlimited supply. He has unlimited supply. I think one of the best illustrations I've ever seen for it is, like, if you live life financially with a closed fist and you're like, oh, I'm not giving anything away, I'm not being generous at all, like everything is just locked in, then that closed fist works two ways. Nothing can get out, but nothing can also get in. Like, God wants to bless you so that you can be more of a blessing, but nothing can get in because I got a closed fist, man. But when I live life with an open hand and God's just pouring in and then I'm just giving it out, God's pouring in and giving it out, bro, I've just seen it too many times, dude. I've just seen it too many times, man. Taco, there's been way too many times that we've had our budget show in the red and end of the month comes and we didn't end up in the red somehow. Bro, I'm telling you, I believe in math for sure, but I believe in the supernatural power of God, man. And like, I have so many of those same stories, bro, where like in the budget, like we didn't have enough money to give away something. And then God was like, I really want you to give away X amount to this person, whatever. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not talking about being irresponsible and just giving away your money. I'm talking about being obedient to the Holy Spirit when he's leading and guiding you. Like, so I'm not just talking about like, hey, it's a rule of thumb, like everyone should just give away all their money. No, don't do that. Don't just give away all your money for no reason. But I'm talking about being obedient when you feel God's like, man, I really feel it in my heart, like I got to meet this need here. And you do that, bro, he just pours back, man. You can't outgive God. You cannot outgive God. He has more than we do. He makes a way. He supernaturally provides, man. I've got stories of like literally God calling me to give away certain amounts of money. And the next day, a random person comes up to me with an envelope and is like, and this might sound crazy, but I really felt God tell me to put X amount of money in an envelope. And I just had it in my purse. And then when I saw you, I knew I was supposed to give it to you. So here it is. And it's just like a little bit more than God told me to give away. And now I can pay my rent again. It's just, he's just a supernatural, powerful God. And he says, test me. He's like, practice faithfulness and generosity and put me to the test. I'll prove to you that I come through. I'll prove to you. Like, it's wild, man. It is absolutely wild. For real, for real. T. Riley, you walking? No, I'm flying. For sure. Dr. Taco, it's almost like God saying, want to see a magic trick. Yeah, Riley, I learned how to fly recently, dude. It's been a game changer, dude. It's been a game changer, bro. Yeah, I did him floating, look at me. I'm all Riley. How you doing, big guy? Bro, biggest flex, dude. In the content industry, you really got to find ways to be unique. You know what I mean? And I thought, what would make me stand out above the noise of all the other streamers, besides learning how to fly? And because that would kill two birds with one stone, right? I would be the first streamer to fly and the first penguin to fly. And so I'm like, bro, this could really pop off here, dude. This could really pop off, you know what I mean? For real. For real. Oh, Chandras, absolutely. If you have a desk that can stand up, getting a walking pad is absolutely a game changer. Guys, let me tell you something. 10 years ago, research came out, so these numbers might be outdated, but I would imagine that they're even more drastic. 10 years ago, research came out that the negative effects of sitting down all day were beginning to unalive more people than smoking cigarettes and HIV combined. Wild. And as gamers and people who, like, you know, if you work at a desk all day and you're a gamer, means you come home and you just like sit at your desk some more. Like, at least get a stand-up desk if you can. But a walking pad is a great way to just get your legs moving, burn a little bit of calories. You're not going to lose, you know, it's not going to do a ton. Walking is obviously a low effort exercise, but it's way better than nothing. Way better than nothing. And so it's huge. And I got mine on TikTok Shop for $100. It's not bad, man. Like, we don't live in the days of like the only type of treadmill you can get is like $1,500 and takes up your whole living room and then just ends up being a coat rack. You know what I mean? Like, $100, thing's great. I love this. Fantastic. No, I'm not sponsored. It's just I just bought it on TikTok, but you can look it up. I use what's called the Deer Run. Deer Run. I'm sure it's also on Amazon, and it's fantastic. I love this thing. My wife has one, so we got two of them. $200. She uses hers. I use mine. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Love this thing. Yeah, McBeck, I'm using that Levitate, Priest Levitate IRL, dude. Absolutely, bro. Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm here, this is the time to empty my bags out, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Empty out those good old bags, man. While I'm waiting, might as well. I think I actually have some gear I should probably put on. Actually, no, that's still potato. This guy needs gear, bro. This guy needs gear real bad. His gear is potato. What's his eye level? 588, bro. This dude's cracked. Dude's cracked, man. TTV Riley, it is August 15th through the 16th, bro. Are you thinking about it, bro? My wife and I are gonna be there. We're flying in, dude. We already got our plane tickets. We've already got the plane tickets. Your problem. I'm just saying, dude, you should be there. Come on now. Chandris, I mean, running 8 plus 10 keys week on 2 tunes, that's a lot of miles, even at slow speed. I mean, you put in some steps running that many keys. You know what I should do one day? I should make my title running keys, and it's literally me on the treadmill just running while doing dungeons the whole like for an hour straight, or at least one dungeon. It's like, I don't know how long I can run for, dude. You know how exhausting that would be? Sheesh. Primal, the Indiana meetup, bro. You got to do it. Use the thought. You have the weekend off in Columbus. Isn't that far away? You just gave me all the reasons to ban you if you don't come. I mean, I'm just, you know what I mean? I think it sounds fair. I think it sounds fair. Come on now. Oh, did Automatic Jack already do it? Here I am thinking of being creative. Yo, by the way, CT, I see you doing some fishing next to me. What a legend, bro. Pastor CT in chat. He's fishing next to me, except he's level 126, so he's like actually a gamer. I'm just a casual, bro. I'm just an actual casual, dude. For real. Bro, Warrior mobility is so good. It's just so good, dude. That's why I want to play Fury. When that one button rotation comes out tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna do some one button Fury. You know what I want to do? And I'm actually so mad, guys. I'm so mad that the one button rotation comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday, bro. What I was planning was on the release day of 11.1.7 was to get a raid together of all DPS only using the 1-button rotation and seeing if we could clear heroic. And I was going to do it on day 1. But it's my wife's birthday tomorrow. I'm not raiding instead of celebrating my wife's birthday. No shot. But I may do that when I get back from my vacation. I may do it. But think about the YouTube video though, bro. That'd be a sick YouTube video. Clearing heroic, all DPS only using 1-button rotation. With enough gear and people that understand mechanics, I think it could happen, bro. Wait, Taco, your wife's birthday is tomorrow? No shot. Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. Bro, that's wild. Bro, please tell your wife we're wishing her a happy birthday, dude. That is legit, dude. That is legit. Big Churros. Hey, SouZy. I joined a boxing gym. Ooh, love boxing. And it was a huge improvement on my health. I have asthma, so it's not easy for me at all. However, because I'm always on my butt gaming, boxing classes really push my cardio, and I feel so much healthier as a gamer. I love boxing. I grew up doing boxing, Kempo karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Muay Thai. And I love it. For me, martial arts is my favorite form of cardio. Because, I mean, one, you're learning self-defense. You're getting good cardio. You're developing a new set of skills, which for me, I love learning new skills. And I am fascinated by martial arts. I love it. I love it. And it breeds a lot of confidence. Like it does. When you're healthier, getting in better shape, and if I'm being honest, if you just know how to defend yourself, like it just naturally breeds, all that just breeds confidence. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I haven't done it in quite a while. I haven't trained in like two-ish years, year and a half, no, probably close to 2 years. I would love to get back into it though. I would love to get back into it. Me, I struggle when I don't have like a partner to go with for the accountability and the encouragement and for the sense of community. But I will say most martial art gyms end up really becoming like a family. It's sick. They're so good. There's one in my area, but I haven't signed up. They could be expensive too. Taco, did you have to do kicking game when you joined your Muay Thai gym? What do you mean kicking game? Oh, we did a lot of kicking. But what is the kicking game? Penguin boxing when? Dude, that is content. We'll get people from the community. They'll all dress up in a penguin suit. And we'll just fight, bro. 10 out of 10, dude. We'll just straight up fight, dude. All right, friends, here's the deal. I am going to take a quick ad break. Twitch is about to force an ad on us in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So here's what I'm going to do. Before that starts, I'm going to run a manual 3-minute ad. The reason I try to run these once an hour is because if I don't, then people will get ads when they first join the stream. And they'll get ads randomly in the middle of the content. For example, right before I lose the final boss and maybe get Invincible. So by me running an ad right now, for the next hour, nobody will see an ad. Remember, if you are a sub, you will never see an ad on the channel. So if you have Amazon Prime or a family member that pays for it, and you want to click that link to connect it to Twitch, you can actually sub to the channel at no extra cost. It's just included in your Amazon Prime payment. If you're not a sub and you wouldn't mind sticking around, it does support the channel. It'll only be 3 minutes, and then when we get back, we'll get back into the mount farming. But until then, I'll play some clips of the subs, and we'll see y'all back in 3 minutes. Y'all are beautiful. Let's go. Oh.
This item is very simple. You point it at a moving object, and once the launcher is locked on, you fire so no matter how far away the target gets, it will still hit the object.
What?
I had to reach an even number in my PayPal account.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, Cal, you gonna check on the chair? Not even me? We got a chair down. We got a chair and a penguin down.
AJ.
AJ's got one pending, so... Go.
He's eating a sandwich, dude.
Eating his sandwich.
AJ? AJ, you're mid-bite. But we need you, bro.
AJ, you're yelling, come on.
The stove.
Just lay on it. Just lay on a hand somebody, dude.
Brother.
I burned my quesadilla.
Like,
I had to jump up. It was burning.
but like, AJ is one of those humble people you'll ever meet, and he is nuts on the piano, right? But if you ask him, like, hey, do you play piano? He's like, yeah, I can play. I'm like, are you any good? He's like, oh, you know, I'm okay, Pastor. I'm okay. But then I saw him play, and I was like, oh, so you're nuts, like you're out of your mind at the piano. So then I asked him, I'm like, but AJ, are you as good at guitar as you are at piano? Oh, I'm not bad, Pastor. I'm like, dude, I need. Are you cracked or not, brother? Tell me. So like, I don't actually know if he's cracked the guitar because he just tells me like, oh, I'm praise God.
I wish I was the best WoW streamer. It would be sweet. So sweet. Ooh. Wow.
Dad, did you get the milk? What do you mean, bro? If I was really your dad, I would have never come back. Only reason I make that joke with Mag is because he makes it all the time, which I'm not really a fan of. But sometimes you gotta give her a back. You know what I mean? Friday, March 29th, which is I believe this Friday. Content that focuses on intimate body parts or prolonged period of time will not be allowed. Chat, we may have a problem. We may have an issue.
This is the Twitch police. We have you surrounded.
We had a good run. They'll never take me alive.
Looks like a band. I'll see y'all later. And we're back. Yeah, I appreciate y'all sticking through the good old ad break. Y'all rest here. Let the mount farming continue, baby. Let it continue. Come on now. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, dude, and the penguin boxing match. May the best flapper win. Come on now. Let's go, dude. Taco, probably the best gym my friend went to when he was training for MMA. But your first class, you would get a partner and take turns kicking each other in the thigh until one gave up. I think it was really, hey, you will get hurt doing this. Are you sure you want to do this? It was a competition-focused gym, so probably because of that. Yeah, that seems pretty sweaty for sure. That seems pretty sweaty for sure. Could be borderline harmful too. I mean, I have a lot of questions. I mean, if you got someone brand new and they haven't built up any like that endurance, that's like borderline toxic, bro. People can get hurt in that. Yeah. If it's one thing, if you know, competitors are competing with other competitors. So I have a lot of questions that maybe would make this make a little more sense, but yeah, that's an ego thing, bro. Okay, so it's pretty early on. They take it easy on the new person. Okay, it's a little better, but that just screams ego to me, to be honest. Yeah, that's rough, dude. Couch John, Crunch Fitness at certain locations have punching bags and it's fun to practice on. Dude, there's just something just therapeutic about hitting a bag, dude. You know what I mean? There's just something therapeutic about hitting the bag, bro. Like, for real, man. Prom, what's you to eat? Chick-fil-A is always the answer. Chick-fil-A is always the answer. Yo, did you guys hear about that Chick-fil-A that the franchisee tried to open up his Chick-fil-A business on Sundays, and then like headquarters of Chick-fil-A found out and put him out of business? They shut him down, bro. They said, you thought you were in charge. Not today, sir. Not, yeah, respectfully, sit. They thought, dude. Not on the Lord's Day. Oh, you thought, though. You actually thought. You thought. I think that's so funny. I'm like, bro, they're very clear. You have rules as a franchisee, dude. And you break these rules, we take away your store. What do you expect, bro? Yeah, absolutely. They have values. Stick to them. You have to. You can't have values without like having systems that force you to stick to them. Otherwise, you don't have values. If you have recommendations, right? And if you get recommendations, people just do whatever they want. They just do. Oh, you're right, dude. We are at 48. They just do whatever they want. And so you have values. You find people who align with those values. And because that's what values both attract and repel, right? They attract and repel. And that's the whole point. Let's find our tribe. Our vibe attracts our tribe. And so I'm like, I don't know what that guy was thinking, dude. I don't know what you were thinking, bro. Casual John, they saw transactions on a Sunday while in church. Like, hold on, Pastor, I gotta ban this guy. Oh, that's Keg W, dude. Yeah, I'm like, bro, did you really think that they wouldn't find out? You know, they own Chick-fil-A, dude. It's funny, man. Funny. You know what's crazy though? This is what's crazy, bro. So let me make a statement. McDonald's as an entire company makes more money than Chick-fil-A because it's global. They have way more locations. You know, McDonald's is a bigger company than Chick-fil-A for sure. That is a fact. However, did you know that per capita, on average, Chick-fil-A per store makes more money in 6 days than McDonald's does in 7? Not wild? But again, McDonald's as a whole company makes more money because they have way more locations and they're global all over the world. That's crazy, bro. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. Pastor T, you have a cousin in Florida who owns one, then take it so serious. You have to, bro. They're committed to quality, dude. And if you really want to franchise and keep that quality consistent, you can't mess around, bro. Like, you cannot mess around. They are absolutely unalive serious about quality, man. Because I tell you, things never accidentally or unintentionally get better. They never do. In life, things never accidentally or unintentionally get better. Like, you have to like relentlessly be committed to the pursuit of excellence. And so, especially when you're trying to scale that big and in franchise, if they're not obsessed and borderline savage, like, hey, do you want to be aligned with these values or not? It'll just so quickly go to crap, dude. It's hard enough just to keep culture consistent with people that you're around all the time. Never mind people living in states away that you've never even met. Like, they gotta be relentless and ruthless. This is the culture. Do you adhere to it or not? And like consistently coming back to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why even at like you go to McDonald's, for example, every McDonald's has a different culture. Like most people don't leave McDonald's and go like, wow, what a great experience. Maybe the food is pretty good. I happen to like McDonald's, but I don't walk away with a staff experience or great culture or, you know, the ice cream machine actually working. You know what I mean? Like, and you lose all that. You know what I mean? You lose all that. But Chick-fil-A, dude, I've been to Chick-fil-A's all over the country. They're all pretty much exactly the same, dude. It's wild. Absolutely wild. They got that thing, a well-oiled machine, bro. Well-oiled machine, bro. That's you like that one, dude? The Unalive series, dude. I'm committed, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. And the cravings for Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, bro. Dude, we need it. We need it. We need it. This slaps right here, dude. I'll tell you. If you've never heard this, you're welcome. Because this is about to slap. This is about to slap. And you guys will especially relate if you've ever craved Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, bro. This is real. This is real, dude. Relatable.
Chick-fil-A. I could eat there 7 times a day, where the people laugh and children play. Oh, I'm in love with Chick-fil-A. Suddenly, I need waffle fries in front of me, with some nuggets and a large sweet tea. Oh, Chick-fil-A, you set me free. Kids, get in the van so we can go there today. But their stores are closed, oh I know, 'cause it's Sunday. Chick-fil-A. What a dirty, rotten trick to play. Now I have to settle for Subway. Oh, I'm in love with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
So good, dude. So good. And so what makes that actually so funny is they actually invited him to perform that at like I don't know all the details, but basically like an all Chick-fil-A staff like conference convention. Excuse me? How am I not alive, bro? Make it make sense. I'm like 300 levels higher than the Lich King. I don't even understand. I actually don't even understand what just happened. And why can't I get to the upper spire? There it is. Bro, it's crazy. Yeah, I started the fight and apparently threw me off the edge or something. I don't know what happened, dude. Crazy. I flew too close to the frozen sun. But yeah, so Tim Hawkins saying that in front of like thousands of Chick-fil-A staff and like the CEO and like the execs of Chick-fil-A, which is crazy. And there's another video that like shows their point of view and everything. So funny, dude. So funny, dude. Bro, Timber Dog gonna get G's in GTA 6 for a while makes sense, bro. Dude, you might catch me doing some GTA 6 RP evangelism, dude. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. Bro. Now I want Chick-fil-A, dude. Now I want some Chick-fil-A, man. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in quite a while. And I want some. Yeah, Photoshop those waffle fries. Oh, with that Chick-fil-A sauce, though. Pasty T, could you imagine if they were your sponsor? Bro, I would eat Chick-fil-A on stream every single day of my life if they were my sponsor, bro. They have, at least to my knowledge, they've never sponsored a streamer on Twitch before. So I would probably be the first one. I will say this though. Years ago, when we did the Burning Crusade LAN Center in my house, where members of the community flew from all over the country and we streamed and played WoW in a LAN Center in my house for 5 days straight, Chick-fil-A sponsored some meals. There was one day of that where they gave us all the meals. It was sick, bro. And we got some really cool like Chick-fil-A, not really merch, but it was like it was like Chick-fil-A plushies and like, you know, cows on a stick. But it was like a one day thing. It was not like an ongoing sponsorship thing or whatever. Just a promotional thing. But super cool, dude. That was super cool. And we got the connection because someone who watched my stream, who actually lived local to me, was a manager at Chick-fil-A. So he got the connections and like made that happen, which were super cool, dude. Super, super, super cool. Wait, CT for real? You should talk to local managers. They partner individually, but not corporately. Really, bro? I did not know that. Timber Dog, yeah, Chick-fil-A is a Christian organization, yeah. Not everyone who works for Chick-fil-A is a Christian, but the founder, the high-up executives, like the values of Chick-fil-A are Christian, yeah. Dang. Oh, I agree, Dova. If Chipotle sponsors Optic and FaZe, it makes perfect sense for Chick-fil-A to sponsor at XP Church, like peanut butter jelly, absolutely. Only thing we're missing is just a few extra zeros at the end of our viewer count. But then after that, dude, come on now. Then they would maybe consider it. Come on, Galileo. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate that follow on TikTok. God bless you. You came right at the right moment. Right at the right moment. Because we're about to get Invincible right now. It's gonna happen literally right now. I feel it, dude. Guys, do y'all feel it? Put a 5 in chat if you feel me getting Invincible right now. Because I think we're gonna get it, bro. Oh, Riptor, you came here at the perfect time. Here at the absolute perfect time, bro. Like I think this is the one. I really do. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to receive Invincible. We approach this boss with sheer confidence, knowing today is the day. I'm joined by High Lord Tyrion as we gaze upon the unalive face of Arthas, the Lich King. And I will receive this mount in 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! Nothing! Fill me with your spirit, Lord! Bro, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. The game doesn't want me to have it, dude. The game doesn't want me to have it, dude. I get a problem. I get nothing, bro. I get nothing, but you know what? We go again. We GG, we go again, dude. But one of these days, bro. Ooh. Bro, but what about when I do get it? But what about when I do get it, bro? You won't be able to believe. You won't be able to leave when I finally get it. River is ashes all over again, dude. And then when I finally get Invincible, it'll be time for a new mount. Come on now. Dodging, honestly, standard Invincible run. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He actually is. He's actually not wrong. Not even a little bit. Oh, trash can, dude. Trash can, bro. That's true, bro. I'm RP walking IRL and in game. Except in real life, I'm burning calories. Praise God. Praise him. My goodness gracious. Ripper, how goes the day, brother? It's good to see you, my man. Guys, let me tell you where I'm going to be next week. My wife and I are on vacation next week, by the way. I'll put some details in the chat. Guys, now that I live in Oregon, I don't need to, like, get on a plane ever again. So, like, for vacation anyway. So, let me show you where I'm going. What is it called? 2 places that my wife and I will be Actually, we'll be there a week from today. Check this out. Check this out. Bro. Do you even see what I'm looking at, chat? Like, do you see what I'm looking at? Crater Lake National Park. I will be here. And then I'm also going to be at also going to be right here to see the redwoods. Tallest trees in the world. Next week. And bro, I'm going to literally get in my car and drive a couple hours and be here. What are we talking about, dude? Like, what are we talking about? Look how big these trees are. Like, do you see how ginormous that is? Chat, what are we talking about, dude? What are we talking about here, dude? I cannot wait. Huggies, I've been telling my wife I want to go to the Redwoods. We moved here. I'm just, bro, it ain't gonna happen, dude. I cannot wait. Next week, dude, we're gonna see those both back to back because those things are like 2 hours apart from each other. So we're gonna see them. Be there for like 2-3 days. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait. Gonna drive your car through that gap in the tree, bro. You probably could. You probably literally could fit a car through that. Am I hiking a crater? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. Crater Lake is a vibe, dude. I've never been, but I've wanted to go. And I can't wait. Guys, do y'all realize that this next Invincible attempt is attempt 50? I feel like there's some good RNG in that, dude. There's going to be some good RNG in that, bro. Bro, I got to play this monk more, dude. He's so cool. Look at him, dude. And his name is Bruzy. Now, that's just a good name, dude. Come on. Bro, Arcone, well, I need Chick-fil-A for lunch. Entirely your fault. Well, here's the deal. You have been influenced by marketing, okay? So I'm going to need you to write a handwritten letter to Chick-fil-A headquarters and say today, Pastor SouZy's incredibly effective marketing strategies have influenced me to become a customer. I think you should sponsor him. Maybe take that phrase, throw it in ChatGPT, pretty it up a little bit, hit send. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. They might hit us up, dude. Then if we were sponsored, maybe you get Chick-fil-A, I get Chick-fil-A. Everybody gets Chick-fil-A. So when you get it, what will you farm next? I am thinking about maybe doing the mounts from Firelands, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 in the same raid, right? Am I wrong about that? I think there might be 2 in the same raid. Oh yeah, throw my Twitch link in there. Absolutely, McBeck. Keeping me sharp, dude. Keeping me so sharp. What a legend. Come on. Bro, the mobility on the monk. Just so good, dude. So good. Thank you, kind sir. Yeah, I should play this monk more. Monks are fun, bro. And I've been playing so much range recently that I need a little more melee in my life. I just want to play all the alts, dude. There's just not enough hours in the day, chat. You know what I mean? And I'm too obsessed with Disc Priest right now, and I want to try Mistweaver Monk. I still haven't even tried Holy Priest. I've been playing so much Disc. Then Arcane Mage seems so cool. Warlock's been a little bit of fun. It's just too many, dude. Too many, dude. Dova, SouZy's faith is strong, and then Arthur's drop rate. 50 runs, and he still believes in miracles. I still believe. My faith has now wavered. Hallelujah. My goodness. Photoshop, you got to go back and take more pictures and then submit them to the National Geographic. That could be sweet. For real. Do I have the mouth from Carrot? No, I don't have that one. No. That one I will probably do eventually, but the reason I opted to do Invincible first was, one, Invincible's more popular, but two, there was actually one stream where I did farm Nightmare from Karazhan, but it's so fast back to 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 back that I almost felt like the content was getting old. Like, you know, when you hear me like play the music and go, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I was doing it every 2 minutes. So then I was like, I wonder if this is like almost getting annoying, repetitive. You know what I mean? I don't actually know, but I kind of felt like it was. What I like about Invincible is just like a 15-minute break in between each one. We talk, hang out, shenanigans happen on stream, and then we go back to it for like, you know, it's like 30 seconds, right? So by the time it like happens again, it doesn't feel like, dude, we just did this 5 seconds ago. So I don't know, maybe that's just me overthinking it, but I kind of felt that way when I was farming. You know what, I don't know, Nightmare, Midnight, both, one or the other. I know one's from the OG Karazhan, one's from the Legion version. I forget which one's which. Bro, Influence, you want a batch day today? Okay, bro, what's the goal? What's the goal for today? Are you looking to get 1 clip out, 2 clips out? Well, I guess 1 clip wouldn't be a batch day. That's just making a clip. How many are you trying to bang out today? Gideon, you could do Smoldering Ember Whim. Has a 20% drop chance if you solo. Oh, when every plus teammate player adds 20% in Karazhan? So you can get it to be 100% drop rate? Whoa. I did not know that. That's sick. That is so sick. Yeah, I can. Batching is super helpful. Super duper duper helpful. It really is. Yeah, I'm actually, I think tonight. Well, I don't know if I probably won't batch them both, but I have to do a podcast recording tonight, and then the next one on Wednesday, because I have to do everything I need to do for a going vacation, and then there's also I'm attending a conference this week, and tomorrow's my wife's birthday. But we had to take our vacation next week for specific reasons. But so I got a busy week coming up. Busy week coming up. Oh, and there's a guy visiting my house from out of state because he's also coming to the conference with me. A busy week in the SouZy house. Busy week. But even though, guys, I'll be on vacation next week, there still will be a podcast episode, but it will not be happening live on stream. And actually, this Wednesday's, guys, will not be happening live on Wednesday either, because I need to record it at a different time. But it's still coming out on Thursday like normal. Yeah, I'm going to a really cool conference this week, guys. And I won't be streaming on Thursday because I'll be at that conference. But there's a conference in Oregon. It's like 40 minutes from my house. It's called Imladris. And it is basically a conference for Christian game developers and people that work in the Christian gaming, in the entertainment gaming industry. So I'm gonna be there. I'm hoping to meet a Blizzard employee. There's people from Riot that are there, from like every major game development company. There are people that are there. It's gonna be sick, dude. I'm hoping to meet a lot of really good people. Bro, Influence, you doing 4 clips, 3 videos, and a Patreon post. Oof, you're a beast, dude. You're absolutely a beast, man. Keep crushing it, bro. Get in. I have it, so if you want to smash it, you have a 40% chance of dropping after the run because it's a secret boss. Oh, so is it Nightbane? Yeah, I think that's what they named the conference after. I think it's like I don't even know what it's from, but it's some nerd thing. Is it Lord of the Rings? I think it's Lord of the Rings. Super cool. Let's go. Guys, this has to be the one. It's my final attempt of the day. And then I have a lot to get done. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Catch John, I love the podcast content. It's actually really encouraging, and I'm learning a ton. Dude, I'm so glad to hear that, man. Last week, guys, me and Influence did a podcast episode. Episode 8? I think. Yeah, I think next week while I'm on vacation. So tonight I'm recording, I think, episode 10. Double digits. I'm recording episode 10 before I record episode 9. I know it's weird. We talked about friendship. How to have like deep, authentic, intimate friendship. And which I think is something a lot of people really lack in today's world. A lot of us have friends lists, but we don't really have deep friends. We don't really have deep friends. We have friends that maybe we play a game with, which is totally great. But if all you do is play a game and don't actually talk about the real things of life that really matter, that are really, like, you're really struggling with, like you're missing out on a level of intimacy and depth of friendship that would absolutely transform your life. And so in that episode, we talk about how to actually do that. And I really hope it'll be beneficial to you, for real. Icon, for anyone who's loving the podcast, please review it on Apple/Spotify. Yeah, if you guys have been getting value of the podcast and you want to help get that message out to more and more people, I'm telling you guys, sharing it, reviewing it, like, it makes a huge difference. And so if y'all wouldn't mind, that really, like, if you're getting value, like, please do that. It helps so much. People don't fully understand the impact y'all can have by simply just interacting with our content. Like, especially the faith-based content. If you're here and you want more gamers to hear about the love of Jesus, you can actually help more people hear about Jesus by literally just simply liking and putting a smiley face in the comments. Because the way these social media platforms work, if you don't know, most of them are algorithm based. And here's what that means, is that depending on how the video performs, the platform will either send the video to more and more people or intentionally not send the video to more and more people. So if you stumble across one of our videos and you don't watch it all the way through, you don't like it and you don't comment, what that tells TikTok, whether you mean it or not, what it tells TikTok is this video sucks and therefore I didn't engage with it. And what that tells TikTok is if this video sucks, then I shouldn't show it to more people because I don't want to show them bad videos. But the opposite is true. When you interact with it, you are saying, hey, this video was awesome. I had to engage with it. I put a comment. And that tells TikTok, this video is awesome. I should send this video to more people. That's how the algorithms work. So that's why even when people like leave a negative comment, that tells TikTok you liked the video enough to engage it. Even if you like, this video is so bad, and I were like, ugh, stop making content, you suck at this, it's still a comment. That tells TikTok, wow, this person really enjoyed this video, they decided to leave a comment. I'm gonna send it to more people. That's how it works. That's how it works. So you could literally be helping more people experience the love of Jesus randomly on their phone through one of our videos by just leaving a smiley face in the comments, liking it, and watching the video all the way through. And so, like, man, if we could get everybody to just, when one of our things pops up on your phone, or if you're intentional to go check it out, like I know we just released an XP Church video earlier today that Icon Lady posted. Feel free to post it again if you want. If you just do that with it, you are literally helping put that video in front of other people by just doing those very, very simple things. And it's crazy. It can be super effective. Especially if you do that within the first hour of a video getting published. That's when it matters the most. That's when it really matters the most. That's how videos go viral. So if you'd like to help, it would mean the world. Get out of here, dude. Taco, you're inspiring me to play Windwalker, dude. Not Windwalker, Mistweaver. Gotta try it, dude. I really like Brewmaster. I like a lot. I haven't tried Windwalker. I don't know. I don't know if I'm vibing with it. We'll see. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I haven't tried it enough to really know. We'll see. Friends, this is the final run. And then we are out for the day ski. But I will be back tomorrow. Remember, my stream schedule this week is very, very different. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday and 11.1.7. So I'm ready to go live tomorrow at 8 a.m. But 8 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm ready to go live at 11 a.m. Eastern. But WoW is down until 6 p.m. Eastern. So normally I stream in the morning and then do everything else in the afternoon. I'm going to reverse that tomorrow. I'm going to do all my work in the morning and then go live probably around 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be live tomorrow. About an hour before the update comes out. And then I'll be streaming till 5 p.m. Eastern. And that's my wife's birthday, so I'm taking her out to dinner. Wednesday, I don't stream on Wednesdays besides the podcast. But I will not be doing the podcast live because I'm recording at a different time. And then Thursday, I won't be live at all because I'll be at the conference. And then Friday is tentative, depending on the conference. I'm not attending the whole conference, but I'm going to go to parts of it. So as of right now, I should be live Friday for a normal Friday stream. And then Saturday as well. But this week will be a little bit different. Between 11.1.7 conference. And then next week I'll be streaming, but there'll be VODs and YouTube videos. Mandifor is going to run my computer from the UK. So my stream will be on, but it'll all be pre-recorded content. Just to keep my stream live and active while I'm gone. And then I'll be back to normal July 1st. July 1st, I shall return, friends. And then we're hitting it hard for the rest of the year. Getting a little break in. And the rest of the year, full send, bro. Full send. And we got some things cooking. That's all I'll say for now. There are some things cooking. Oh, Trent, we're sending it, bro. We're sending the content. We got some cool things happening in XP Church. We're sending it, bro. Sending it. I've got some meetings for some cool land center stuff. I've already said too much. I've already said too much. Cooking, though. Cooking. Cooking. Oh, I'm here for the full send. Come on now. Timber Dog, I appreciate you. Hey now. Full send, baby. Hitting hard for the rest of the year. Let's go. Trenador, by the way, I spoke to the WoW devs. They will give you them out this time for Amanda's birthday. Bro, that's a vibe. That is absolutely a vibe, dude. You're a legend. Trenador, I mean, dude, like, what else? What else could I ask from you, bro? You do so much for me, and I appreciate it. Baba Goose, what's the recommended eye level for the Lich King? It's not about eye level, it's just about character level. I think you can start farming it probably at like level 30. Maybe 40? 30 might actually be low. Probably 35 or 40. Somewhere along there you could start farming. You guys think that's accurate? I feel like that's probably accurate. All the scaling from way back in the day. In today's world is just, it's just so different. Come on, spiders. Wait, dude, what if I turn on arachnophobia mode? Do all these turn into crabs? Bro, they actually all turn into crabs. That is insane. That is hilarious. Yeah, like a lady's like, you mean you could have done that the whole time? I wasn't sure if it worked for old content, but apparently it does. That is hilarious. Honestly, I probably should keep it on just for viewers' sake. Some people probably hate the spiders so much that they just don't want to watch. That's crazy. Yeah, that came out with this new expansion. I've never, I mean, I tested it. We put a clip out when it first came out, but I've never actually like left it on. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. What? Oh, it did get almost all of them. Let's go. Bro, and I can breathe fire as a monk. Like, that's just sick, dude. That is super sick. There's a whole level in Split Fiction that I haven't passed yet because a giant spider came at me and I noped out of the whole thing. She noped to just Alt F4. She said, no, sir. And she was Dunsky. I respect it. I respect it. Timber Dog, I kind of understand why spiders are called ugly, but they keep other ugly spiders away. They do destroy other spiders in your house. But they're nasty, bro. Like they're all kinds of nasty. Yeah, in my house, they don't get to live, bro. I don't care if they're minding their own business. Yeah, they don't get to live. They just don't. They do not. Yes, Upper Spire. Yeah, they're just gross, bro. And that's why, like, although I've heard some cool things about Australia, Australia is not currently on my bucket list. Because them spiders, bro. No, sir. No, sir. Like, I'm just not interested. Just not interested. Yo, by the way, friends, this is my last run. And then my new YouTube video releases in 13 minutes. Out of the top 15 most popular add-ons of World of Warcraft, they are banning the top 10. 10 out of the top 15 are being banned. In this video, I talk about which ones are being banned, my thoughts, and what that means for World of Warcraft. You guys want to check it out? It's happening right when the stream is ending. It's gonna be lit, dude. Timber Dog, I'd rather have that than a Scorpion or a Javelina. What is let me Google this. Javelina. What in the crap is this? Pumbaa? Bro, you met Pumbaa? Was he the same in real life? Was he a nice guy? Or was he one of those, like, you know, cool on camera, but, like, never meet your heroes kind of thing? You know what I mean? What are your thoughts, bro? That thing chased you? Okay, so better on camera then. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. Bro, this for real chased you? Now, is it small though? Can you pass or punt it? Or is it too big? Because it looks almost punt worthy. What's up, Botour? I'm assuming you're from Arizona then. Maybe we gotta do an Arizona meetup one of these days. One of our core council members lives in Arizona. And a guy from my church also lives in Arizona. We might have to make it happen. Both those people I would love to meet. Maybe one day. I will be doing a Pacific Northwest meetup later this year. And then I'll be doing a Southern California meetup if I end up going to TwitchCon. That's still up in the air right now. But I would like to go. Now that I'm on the West Coast, I could just literally get in my car and drive. Now it would be a long drive. It would be a very, very long drive. Yeah, I think from here to San Diego, I'm gonna guess 20 hours. Let me see. Salem, Oregon to San Diego. I'm gonna guess 20. Okay. 16 and a half hours? Yo, that's not bad. I drove 14 to go see AJ. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. That's literally only 2.5 more hours than it took me to go see AJ. Oh, that's doable. Oh, favorite, I've already seen it. Yeah. The Goonies spot with the whole what's it called? Something rock. What is it called? Yeah, we went there in January when we visited here for the first time. We took a video of my wife and I going, hey you guys. Yeah, I forget the name of the rock. I'd have to Google it. But yeah, dude, it's beautiful, man. Oregon beaches and just the West Coast beaches, but specifically my favorite, the Pacific Northwest beaches, because they're rocky and like, you know, they're not your typical like sandy beach like, you know, Florida or like Southern California. They're rocky, they're very rugged, lots of trees, big rocks. And when I say rocky, I mean like it's oftentimes not even very much sand, like it's just a bunch of little rocks, so like you want to wear shoes. And I find it beautiful. Maybe it's because I grew up on the East Coast where like you do have the sandy beaches, so it's kind of like old news for me. So like new is exciting, but I don't know. I really like Pacific Northwest beaches, dude. They're beautiful, man. Beautiful, breathtaking, and I love them. I love them. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we will embark on this journey on our 50th attempt to receive Invincible. We are joined here by Bruzy, Hylotyrian, and the unalive Pog champion, Arthas. Now, after 49 attempts, friends, I'm feeling pretty good. With confidence, I will right-click this boss and receive Invincible. In 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! Nothing, bro. Bro, you know, I was like, yo, like 50, like we're at a milestone, we're at half a century. I was like, this could actually maybe be the one, but fortunately it was not. It was not the one. It's not the one. It's not the one. But here's the deal, friends. In the midst of defeat and discouragement, you gotta keep persevering. Every Monday, Mountain Mog Mondays. Make sure you tune back in, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the continuation of the emotional roller coaster to see if I will get Invincible. And then what we do, we'll just keep on getting more mounts. More and more mounts. Every Monday's content will probably be this for the next 75,000 years. And hopefully I'll get Invincible before then. Oh, guys, can you put some sad faces in chat, dude? My goodness gracious. All right, real quick, let me get off this treadmill. Don't go anywhere yet. Stream's not done just yet, but I am getting off the treadmill. Oh, baby. Come on. Bro, my body is feeling it. Chad, I was pulling weeds for 2 hours yesterday. Bro, them weeds, dude, they just don't want to stop growing, bro. But I will say, I am thankful for the lack of humidity, because I was out in the sun for a couple hours yesterday doing yard work. 2 hours pulling weeds and then, you know, mowing the lawn, trim up the edges, you know. But I will say, bro, when it's not humid, staying out in the sun for long periods of time is so much better, dude. Oh, dude, that humidity just makes it unbearable, bro. Just makes it straight up unbearable. Crazy. What's up, Riku? How you doing, man? Long time no see, bro. Oh. Bro, Influence, you and your wife, Phoenix, need to watch The Goonies, bro. It's a classic, dude. Like, you gotta watch it. It's so good, man. We actually rewatched it. Oh, we saw it in Oregon. Yeah. We went to Oregon in January before we lived here. And while we were there, I guess while we were here, interesting, we watched The Goonies at night, and then the next morning we went to the beach. What is it called? Name of the rock where Goonies was shot. It's called, Haystack Rock. Yep. Oh, Cannon Beach. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is it called Cannon Rock? But no, that's not right. It's called Cannon Beach. And the name of the rock is Haystack Rock. Yeah, Alexander, you're right. It's beautiful. So yeah, we took kind of pictures, took some funny videos, recorded the movie. And I'm not even trolling, bro. We went there, and I don't know what it was, but it was like a monk retreat day. I'm being so serious. I'm talking about just an army of like 50, like, when I'm talking about age, like 50 plus monks, bald, orange suit, walking around looking at the haystack. I was like, am I intruding on like a monk retreat? I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm here for it, dude. It was the coolest thing. Cider Bear, good to see you back, friend. How are you? It has been a while. Yeah, it was so cool. It was just monks everywhere. I was like, dude, this is sick, dude. I was like, this has to be some sort of special occasion. Unless there's like a monastery or an abbey. I don't know what they called like the monk. I'll look it up. What do they call where monks live? Oh, okay, yeah, monastery. Yeah, monastery. I was like, is there one nearby or something? Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So like Fish, I had a question the other day, but I had to go. A brother wants to get into streaming world-making software for streamers, but needs Twitch's API. Any idea where to start? I don't know if I'm any help, dude. You could probably Google how to access Twitch's API, because I know it's a public API, but I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to do that. I had to mess around with it one time for something. I forget what it was, but I'm not on that side of the development side of Twitch. I'm just a content creator. So I don't know if I would be much help. Yeah, sorry I couldn't give you a better answer, but I'm probably as good as a Google search. Well, actually, a Google search can be better. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself to be knowledgeable on the development side of things. I make videos, preach the gospel. You want me to develop code? Not for me. Not for me. Hey friends, I'm gonna go ahead and wind down the stream the same way I do every day. I love just taking a moment just to pray for the community. And like I said, I said it a little while ago, I know that not everyone that watches my stream believes in God the way that I do. And as always, friends, I respect your decision. But every single day, for those that are interested in hearing, I love getting a chance to share with people that I believe God loves you more than you can ever imagine. And it's actually really cool. Cider Bear, I see you in the chat right now. You got baptized next week, dude. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Cider Bear, man. Look at you. Someone on the stream getting connected. And now, bro, look at you. Getting water baptized, man. And I had the strength to do it because I thought of the words you actually said. Sheesh, bro. Dang, dude. Guys, can we get some hearts and hypes and congrats in the chat for Cider Bear? Cider Bear, I believe God's got a great plan for your life, man. I mean that. I believe God has a great plan and a purpose for your life. And man, I just want to keep encouraging you. I believe this with all my heart. I know some people may disagree and I respect your decision, but man, I believe the most important thing a human being can do is to seek Jesus. It's to know him, follow him, and to just, man, give your life in service and surrender to the King of Kings. There is nothing more worth giving your life to. And so, Cider Bear, man, you've just taken a next step, right? I want to encourage you, keep on taking more next steps. Don't let water baptism be the closing of a book for you. It's just the turning of a page. It's time to keep growing, keep learning. I want to encourage you, man, in a world today where so many people are so flippant about their relationship with God, I want to encourage you, man, don't take it for granted. Be serious about the things of God, the building of his kingdom, the growing of your faith, the growing of your integrity. not focused on following a ton of rules, but just serious about drawing close to him, serious about loving other people, serious about ridding sin from your life through his help. Don't effort your way through sin. You won't be able to. You were no match for it. But man, my biggest encouragement, especially to Christians today, be serious about the things of God. It will transform your life. It will transform your life. Don't be a half-hearted Christian. Don't have one foot in and one foot out. Be fully committed to the things of God. Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back again for his church. I'll tell you, man, the Bible says that God desires that none would perish. None would spend eternity separate and far from him. He is inviting all people. But I do think it's unfortunate sometimes when Christians, they just want to get to heaven. That's it. And the truth is, you can repent of your sins genuinely and authentically, put your trust in Jesus, and you will go to heaven. But they just want to leave it there. Man, you are, first of all, robbing God of glory by not living your life fully dedicated to him. But you're also robbing yourself of so much of the blessing and the fulfillment and the joy that comes to radically following Jesus. And I tell you, most of the people, I will say this, most of the time when I run into people who have had a bad experience with another Christian are normally for one of two reasons. One, they were a good intentioned Christian who made a mistake. A good intended Christian, maybe said something they shouldn't have said, did something they shouldn't have done. And that happens. We're imperfect, we make mistakes. I've done that. Some big, some small. But if I'm being honest, more frequently when I run into someone who's had a really bad experience with a Christian, it's because they were a half-hearted Christian. They were not serious about ridding their life of sin and dying to themselves and becoming more like Jesus. And so it wasn't that you had a bad experience with the Christian side. It was you had a bad experience with their human flesh side. But unfortunately, as Christians, what we do represents our faith. And so when I'm too much like me and not enough like Jesus, I represent him poorly. So I just, every day, it's the most consistent prayer I pray is, Jesus, make me less like me and more like you. The world doesn't need more of Matt SouZy because he's really not that great. He does bad things. He makes bad choices. He's selfish. He's arrogant. He's judgmental. He's all the things that are wrong with the world.
We got a new follow.
He's all the things that are wrong with the world. Alien, God bless you, my friend. Welcome. Hope you know you're loved and valued, and hope you know that God loves you. I want to be more like Jesus because that's what I believe the world needs more of. More of his kindness, his mercy, his goodness. And I want to portray I just want to get out of the way and portray who he is. And so, Cider Bear, my biggest encouragement to you would be, man, take the things of God seriously. It will be the best thing you've ever done in your life. It will lead to more joy, more fulfillment. It may lead to some hardship. There is a cost to following Jesus. Jesus never said following him would be easy. He just said it'd be worth it. Keep running the race. Paul says, run the race as if to win it, so you might reach the finish line, and he who endures unto the end will be saved. That you will one day, through the sacrifice, through the hurt, through the ridicule, through the rejection, the world, it's becoming more and more and more and more popular. It's becoming more and more and more and more normal for people to hate Christianity. In this world, you may be hated for your choice to follow him. Oh my goodness, it'll be the most worth decision you've ever made. It'll be worth it. Despite the ridicule, despite people thinking you're crazy, oh, the reward is 100-fold. The reward is 100-fold, both now on this earth and in heaven. The Bible even says, man, as we get closer to end times, as we get closer to Jesus coming back, that there will be a time where Christianity, those who follow the one true God, Jesus Christ, where they will be rejected, ridiculed, and eventually, potentially even unalived for TikTok. I'll tell you, man, if it costs me my life, I'll serve him. If it costs me my life, I'll follow Jesus. It's worth it. It's worth it. Flee from sin for him. Love him. Talk to him. Read his word. Let him change you. Give your life fully and entirely. And it'll be the best thing you've ever done. If I can say this as humbly as I can, if there's anything good that you think about me, it's because I'm radically following Jesus, and the bad stuff about me is slowly diminishing, and the good stuff about Jesus is becoming more prevalent. That's what you're seeing. You actually really don't even like Matt SouZy all that much, because I'm just rejecting him every day. Like, he's just slowly going away. Now, my personality, all the good things God has given me, you're getting to see those things. But all the bad stuff about Matt SouZy, and there's a whole lot of it. It's just slowly he's just slowly just changing and transforming. And so the things you really like about me, it's really actually because you might not know, but you think Jesus is kind of awesome. Like, you think he's kind of awesome. Because you get to see a glimpse of him. And I say a glimpse because I'm a fraction, just a tiny percentage of attempting to showcase the goodness of God to you. I tell you, he's worth Cider Bear. He is just worth, it's worth following. I tell you, brother, the world teaches you celebrate yourself. Jesus teaches you deny yourself. And when you do, brother, oh man, it sounds counterintuitive. Like, you will become more free by denying yourself. I know, man, we want to live in a culture, accept who you are, celebrate it. You're perfect the way you're not. No, Jesus says, deny yourself. Be who God made you to be. Oh man, you will experience freedom and fulfillment and joy more than you can ever imagine. He's good. He's faithful. And dude, I'm so grateful that you're following him. I see you saying, man, I still don't feel worthy of it, but I'm trying my best. Here's the deal. We will never be worthy of the goodness and grace of God. But that's what makes it so beautiful. You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it. I'll tell you, man, we live in a world where people want everything to be fair. And here's the deal. Life isn't fair. Here's the deal. It's going to catch some of you off guard. God isn't fair. Because if God was fair, you and I would be on the cross. That's what I deserve. That's what I deserve. But Jesus said, I will take your place. I will throw fair out the window. And I, who am perfect, will step in your place so you, who are sinful, can receive the reward of eternal life. God had to treat Jesus like you and I deserve, so that he could treat you and I the way that Jesus deserves. Freedom, eternity in heaven. And Cider Bear, you'll never be worthy. You and I will never be worthy. That's the beauty. He just loves you anyway. And that's all he can ask from you. Just try your best. Love him. Because he first loved you. Love him back. It's not a performance-based relationship. It's not I'm mustering up my strength. It's, man, because God loved me, I want to love him back. I'm doing everything that I want to do, not out of obligation, but out of appreciation. I'm not dying to myself and serving God because I'm afraid or because I feel guilt or shame. I'm so grateful for the love of God that my appreciation is to love him back with every ounce of my being. And so, Cider Bear, keep serving him, keep following him. It'll transform your life. The best thing you can do in your life is radically 100% with every ounce of your being. Follow and serve him. Spare Mary, good to have you on TikTok. God bless you, friends. And friends, I've already said so much. I'd love to pray for you. And here's the deal. Man. there is nothing greater than following Jesus. I just believe that to the depths of my core. And it's available to you. Following Jesus is available to you, no matter who you are, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done. God sent his son Jesus to give his life on the cross, to pay the penalty for our sin. We've all done wrong. All of us, me too. I'm no better than you. But we have opportunity today to receive the forgiveness of God. The Bible says by putting our trust in Jesus, by turning from my life of sin and say, God, I want to go your way. I want to go your way. And you can receive the forgiveness of God, eternity in heaven, in relationship with God today, and begin a journey. Just you making a decision today. I want to follow Jesus. And I just want you to know, if you're making that choice today, I'd love to pray for you. But also, I'd love you to connect with our Church for Gamers. If you're interested, maybe you're on the fence and you're like, you know what, I'm like open to the idea of God, but I don't know if I believe yet. I just thinking some things through. Totally get it. We'd love to walk along that journey with you. We would love to be part of your life. If you actually want to connect with one of our church, connect with our church and have one of our pastors reach out and talk with you, you can fill out that form right there. That's just our church's way of connecting with you. We want to walk on that journey with you. And so if you're interested, come connect. All I can tell you is when I made a decision to follow Jesus, it changed my life forever. It changed my life forever. And I believe it would change yours too. I'd love to pray for you. God, thank you. Thank you for every single person, God, that I just had the privilege to hopefully just play a small role of encouragement in their lives. And just thank you, God, for just the stories and the potential and the destiny that I believe you have in store for every person's life here. I believe you have a plan and a purpose. And I just believe that, God, whatever it is that people are going through today, you're able to help them if they'll ask you for it. It doesn't mean life will be perfect or easy. And it doesn't mean that we'll never suffer. But it just means we'll never suffer alone. Because God Almighty is with us. And he's making a way, giving us strength, giving us peace, giving us hope, giving us provision, and giving us a way out at times. And so, God, I just pray for every person here. Would you bless them and help them? God, for AJ and Casual John and JT Noob, McBeck and Dova 6 and Hanmar, Father, I pray financial provision. I pray encouragement. I pray they would feel the presence of God with them right now in this moment. They don't just need a dude on camera standing next to a gnome priest. They need the presence of God. Meet them right where they are in a real way. God, for Rondis and Zizly and Alien and Galileo and Lich and Satterbear and Mystic and Kitschy and Obadiah, Father, I just pray your peace over them right now in the name of Jesus. Meet their needs today, God. For Obadiah and Favored and Razor South and Sofin and Odor and Zuflux, God, I just pray. I pray today that, God, people would encounter a real living God, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. God, I can't do very much for these people, but you can. May they encounter you in a real way today, God. For Neebs and Yamasire, Cowboy and Slawsome and Bravo Jules, Drawing Something, Baked Churros, and just everybody that's here, Puma, Yuzathoth, Primal, Nikki, Pinky, Iceus, every person here today. I pray peace. I pray strength. I pray for marriages that are struggling. I pray you give them unity. I pray you help them both to identify what those struggles might be, to die to themselves, to serve one another, to have the honest conversations that need to be had, and to work through it in a healthy way, that they might be the marriage, God, that you have called them to be. God, for people that are struggling financially, I pray provision, and I pray that we would increase our trust. Increase our trust that you're a provider. Maybe for some, God, you're calling us to step out into faithful generosity, to trust your word, to unlock, God, the ability, God, for us to receive the fullness of what it means to follow you by trusting you in that area. And for those that are struggling with their health, I pray healing in the mighty name of Jesus. And for those that are maybe they just got a bad doctor's report, or a loved one's getting surgery or whatever, they're in the midst of this, the worry. Be with them. Bless them and help them. For the anxious and depressed mind, oh Spirit of God, minister to them right now. They don't need a piece of advice from me. They need the presence of a real living God. To do what only you can do, to help heal and restore. Jesus, you are alive today. King of Kings, Lord of Lords, active. The only one we can still come to because, God, you're not in your grave. Can't visit you there. You're not there. You're alive with us. And thank you that the Spirit of the living God is in us today. For those that are followers of Jesus, remind us today that the same Spirit that rose Jesus from the grave is in us. And so, God, with you, all things are possible. We are more than conquerors through Christ
I'm not
Jesus,
sure what's
who gives us
happening.
strength. Appreciate that sub. God bless you. God, I pray today, God, may we walk in victory. May we walk with joy and with confidence, knowing the King of Kings, God Almighty, is on my side. I've been chosen by God. And today, Lord, we can walk in victory with you. And I thank you for it. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Yo, by the way, big shout out to Mystic Nikkei for the gifted sub. My goodness gracious. S tier. S tier. Bro, scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Friends, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are absolutely beautiful. S tier. S tier. Hey, friends, here's the deal. Stream schedule is going to be a little bit different for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, I would normally go live at 11. I normally stream in the morning and then do the rest of my work in the afternoon. But tomorrow, I'm going to reverse that because tomorrow is the release of 11.1.7, major update for WoW. The new one button rotation comes out tomorrow. Lore walking, where you get to play as Arthas through some of his storyline. Really, really cool. That comes out tomorrow at 3 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. my time. And so I'm going to do all my work in the morning, and then I'll go live. Expect me probably around 2 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern. So 5 p.m. Eastern, I'll probably go live an hour before the update comes out, and then we'll stream that for a couple hours. I was planning on streaming this new update all the way into the evening, but Blizzard decided to release it on my wife's birthday. Thanks, Blizzard. Appreciate you. So it'll be a short stream, but I'll be covering the new content. Wednesday, I don't stream. I normally only do the podcast on Wednesday, but I will not be live streaming the podcast because I'm going to be doing it another time. But it's still going to be releasing Thursday at the same time. No stream Thursday because I'll be at a conference for Christian game developers and those that work in any sort of entertainment industry in gaming, which I do, content. And then Friday is tentative, okay? Friday is tentative. I'll let you guys know about Friday because I might... The conference is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I'm not going to the whole thing. Depending on how good Thursday is, I may go again Friday. We'll put it that way. So we'll see. But and also let you guys know, next week, I'll be on vacation. So I'll put my info in the chat. My stream will still be live. Magnificor is going to just run like VODs and YouTube videos and stuff. So my channel will be live during my normal schedule, but it won't be live content. It'll be pre-recorded. And so if you guys want to still lurk for that daily encouragement, you'll be able to, but I won't obviously be here like reading chat and asking questions.
Welcome, Raiders, through the dark portal.
Ibby Chibi, you literal living legend. Tell you what, we are literally right now ending the stream. But because you hosted us, tell you what, we got to pay it forward now. We got to pay it forward. Ibby Chibi, how was the stream? You're a beautiful human being, and I appreciate you. Literal living legend. My goodness gracious. Tell you what, we're going to pay it forward. We're going to pay it forward. We're going to find someone else. Let's go make their day, shall we? You know what, dude? We haven't done this in a while. Let's go find someone at the bottom of the WoW category, and let's just absolutely make their day and like 10x their viewer count. What do you guys think? Let's find someone with like single-digit views, and let's just go absolutely make their day and maybe make them poop their pants a little bit because they've never had this many viewers. Who's here? Who's here? Yo, by the way, Galileo, I know you've been lurking, and now you're following. God bless you. What a legend. Join the Discord if you haven't already. You're an S tier human being. Let's get it. Let's think and get it. All right, let's find someone, preferably a retail player because most of my community is retail, and preferably somebody with a camera. Mythics with Bro Sniff. Let's see. Will they pass the vibe check? Will they pass the vibe check? Let's see. Oh, you're on TikTok. That's what it was. Okay, shirtless. Interesting. Maybe. Well, no, he's like, you know, it's odd. Streaming shirtless is, you know, God bless him. It's an odd thing to do, but you know, He's got like a shoulder thing going on here. So maybe he's not fully shirtless. He plays Paladin. Is he pumping? He's doing a 7, dude. It might be a toga, dude.
You dig it.
No.
Maybe it's a cosplay thing going on. You never know, dude.
I was too busy fighting this fucking thing. Oh.
Tell you what, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna raid this guy. Here's the deal, guys. Go in there, put a smiley face, say something nice. We can actually represent our community well by loving on people and encouraging people. So if you could go in there and post Galileo, you filled out the Connect card. That is freaking amazing. Our community pastor, Pastor Influence, will be in touch soon. Oh, that's amazing, dude. That actually gets me so pumped right now. That gets me so pumped right now. Let's go. Yeah, that's actually legit. I gotta share that more often on my stream. I talk about the church, but I gotta do that Connect card more often. For real. Legend. We're actually making a Discord version, which will be a lot easier for a lot of people. Hey, now, come on. Love that. All right, friends. I'm gonna go raid this person. When we get in there, copy and paste this with me if you don't mind. You're a legend. Hashtag Unity Gaming Raid. Will we do it? Let's do it. I love y'all. Thanks to everyone that supports this channel. You guys make it possible every day for me to share God's love with gamers and to bring an end to toxicity and loneliness in gaming. It would not be possible without your support. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I love all of you. I won't be back tonight. I have 8 million things to do, but I will be back tomorrow for 11.1.7. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.